there's no way to slow it down. We're all dreamers, dreaming of the good life, but there's nothing that nice on the cards for us. It's alright though, cause we can have a good time, and we don't worry if it's dangerous. So take this ride and hold on tight. We're gonna live forever now, and side by side, we don't need light. We're gonna live forever now. You feel that touch and all the love, it makes us live forever now. We don't look up, we rise above. We're gonna live forever now. We've come so far, but it wasn't without a fight. We share these scars, but they won't keep us out of sight. Alright though, cause we can have a good time, and we don't worry if it's dangerous. So take this ride and hold on tight. We're gonna live forever now, and side by side, we don't need light. We're gonna live forever now. You feel that touch and all the love, it makes us live forever now. We don't look up, we rise above. We know that life is hard, not like the movie stars, but we know who we are in our broken paradise.
Hello.
What up?
How's it going?
Pretty good. Welcome to Dota 2. Mina. So, looks like we're ready to get into the game.
Yeah.
Yolo Knight against Team Lebanon Black.
Again.
Did they even play last time? Didn't
Yeah, we
Lebanon
casted the
forfeit?
game. You don't like a crushed.
Okay. Let me just have a look. I actually don't remember that series. I thought they forfeited. That was against
When I had
another
the
team.
timber stuff thing.
Ah, yeah. All right, I remember now. It was the Mag. There was some Shadow Fiends. Yeah, Timber
the Mag Anti-Mage Storm draft.
and Anti-Mage. It was pretty
Yeah.
pretty bad games. Hopefully we'll have some more competitive ones today. What do you
Look at the
expect?
brackets real quick.
What do you expect? Let's have a look at like brackets.
What I expect? Well, I casted Lebanon, like the last match they had, and they completely dominated. So
They are playing with the full roster today.
yeah,
No stand-in shenanigans.
I don't know. Like
But
Lebanon
Yolo
crushed
Knight
Yolo Knight 2-0, and they. Or you think they can turn it around now? Or what?
I think today it might be different because I think Yolo Knight have some wins on the back now. They're more confident. They learned from the last series. Probably Lebanon are a bit cocky, you know, they're going in thinking, oh, it was easy last time, it's gonna be easy today. And I could easily see Yolo Knight showing up a bit more, making it more competitive today.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, in all fairness, it's hard to be less competitive than last time. It was super one-sided.
It felt like a double back-to-back draft loss, right? That made the games almost impossible. So Yeah.
What are you
What do we
looking
have?
forward to, like in particular?
Well, I'm curious if they're gonna leave something in the pool like Timbersaw and try to play against it, kind of thing, or if we're gonna see something, because it has been 3 days since our last games, right? And maybe there's some new ideas that might come into play, or new heroes, new drafts, whatever. Like you might see something we haven't seen before, and yeah, I mean it's hard to say. So we'll just have to wait and see. The draft should be starting any moment. Real quick before we jump into the game, I would like to make a quick announcement or just information to the people, and a big shout out to Intel, the main sponsor of this event. Conquer the game with higher clock speed. Higher clock speed can help provide greater game frame per second, improving playing smoothness and experience. Game using an Intel 10th Gen Core device. Yeah. So yeah, once again, it's not like I didn't memorize it, but it's very important that we have the sponsors who wants to throw some money at the Dota 2 tournaments and just esports in general, making our life and the players' life and the games more live,
viewers live,
possible. Yeah,
esports live. Greatly appreciated. Thank you, Intel, and all the other sponsors that have ever thrown money into Dota 2. We highly appreciate it. Without you, what would you be? A lumberjack?
Maybe.
Yeah, I would be a trash man probably.
What do you think you would honestly be if you didn't discover Dota? Like if Dota didn't discover you?
Okay, so I did work as an electrician for 2 years, but I really hated that, and I wanted to do programming instead. Yeah.
Okay, so it would be like computer stuff, coding, all these.
Yeah, like computer science, like some. Like maybe I would be working at Valve and improving Dota, you know, if I wasn't a pro.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it would, but that's still something with Dota, right? Maybe you would be working at Intel.
Maybe I'll be working at Intel and provide you the 11th gen, even the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
you never know.
Maybe they need your help.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not.
I mean, I offer a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Thank you, man. I always appreciated your honesty. By the way,
of course.
Back then, LGD, you forgot your shaving cream and I took it with me.
What? I didn't even realize I had shaving cream back. Did I? I guess I did.
And then
it's fine.
Dude, just 1 year later, I took Paradise hair gel because he also left it when he went back to Sweden and he never came back.
What team was that?
Team Tinker, also known as Team Stinker.
Right. You were staying in USA or what?
Canada.
Was it Canada? What org was that?
Yeah. So first we were under EG, and then there was like an EG mouse sports kind of fusion. And then
Damn.
Yeah, it was.
I thought you actually weren't you actually sponsored by Tom at some point? Like the ex-DC guy?
Was I?
Team
I don't
Tinker?
remember. I think so.
Maybe. I think he might have been that might have been his first team, but I'm not sure. But anyways.
Yeah.
So how did you get into Dota?
How did I get into Dota? Okay, so...
Yes.
I mean, we have known each other for I don't know how many years in Dota 1 already. I remember everything you said to me back then when I was a little teenager.
Wait, did we play Dota 1 in China? Or was it Dota 2?
Dota 2 in China.
Okay.
But we played Dota 1, like a lot of these in-house leagues on Garena and stuff like that. I remember when your TA clapped my SF super hard.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You were like, "Get the fuck out of here, you fat fuck."
That was good times.
So good, dude. So good. But how did I get
I'm
into the
glad-
game actually? I don't even remember.
What was that? Oh,
No,
Dota.
I started. I mean, I played Warcraft 3 AT, and solo ladder.
No.
And then a friend was like, "Hey, let's play some Dota, bro." And then we played some Dota, and I played Lich, and I got an ultra kill with
Nice.
my chain frost. That's why I
First
stayed in
game?
the game, dude. First game.
All right.
And yeah, they just kept playing. Eventually, you join teams on these forums and stuff, right? And then you play for a mouse pad first prize.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Those were
when was the
days.
first prize money actually? Was it 2010 ESWC or something? Or
I think
2009?
there was some. I don't know, man. But there was some small prize
So
pools
long
here and
ago.
there. There was some
Yeah, it was-
Gamescom. Gamescom always had some kind of Dota event for like $10,000 first total prize pool.
But it
Remember
was so
winning
long
that.
ago, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was.
What was your first
So-
big LAN tournament? Mine was ESWC.
Big. I had some local LAN in Denmark, but that wasn't really big,
Mhm.
right? That was, and then some dream hacks and stuff where you like bring your own shit and like sleep on either in one big room, like one hotel room, as like 5 guys, right? Or you have like you're sleeping on the keyboard, or you're sleeping on the floor or whatever. Like those were the LANs back then.
Yeah. Like DreamHack and stuff, right?
uh,
Like you bring all your own shit.
Yeah. I don't know. What was the first big LAN? I guess. I mean, the most hype first LAN was probably when I went to China the first time, right? But it wasn't like really
tournament was
insane
that?
back then. It was like in a what was that? Was it called G League? Maybe no.
Oh, G League. Yeah.
Might have been G League, but it was like in a mall
Mhm.
and like a stage there and stuff. There was this net cafe where everyone was smoking inside. It was in China, right? It's like what 15 years ago or some shit. Everyone was just smoking
Yeah.
inside in this net cafe. It was like it was pretty intense, and everyone's like screaming a lot in China, right? When they don't really use headsets down there, they just like it's what
Yeah.
one big chaos.
Personal
They communicate
experience.
like
Yep.
that. Yeah. And so that was it. And you got to meet all these Chinese Dota 1 players, right? They were fucking super good, right?
Yeah.
Like there were only a few European or like Western players that could actually play there and compete. And that was the team with Loda, me, Quom, if you remember Quom.
Quam. Yeah.
Ducky, Quom, Loda, myself,
Fucking
and
Ducky, man.
Miracle. Not the Miracle from Jordan, but Miracle, a Swedish Miracle. Yeah, there was a Miracle before Jordan Miracle even existed, guys.
Yeah. The OG Miracle. What about
Yeah.
Playmate, man? I played so much with that guy back then.
Playmate, I mean, he was also a player. What can I say? I played TI1 with him. I played TI1 with him, but he got like super religious after TI1.
Oh,
Like
really?
really religious into Islam and stuff. Yeah, and he just disappeared.
Yeah, I've never heard of him again. Yeah. Like
He
I
was
was always really
from-
close to him, but then suddenly he just disappeared without saying
where was
anything.
he from? Was he from Syria? Maybe?
No, he was Denmark
he was
as well.
Danish.
He was Danish.
I know he's Danish, but he was like his family was not Danish like entirely. He was.
Oh,
He had like a background from I think maybe Syria or somewhere down there. I can't remember exactly, but
yeah.
he got really
Yeah,
religious.
I'm not too sure either. Honestly, that happened to quite a lot of Dota players. I don't know if there's like a thing, but there were quite a couple of players that I was speaking to quite a lot and suddenly just disappeared without any word,
Who else?
Fuck, what was the name?
Quite a lot.
No, serious. There was 1437 was there for a while. He just disappeared and came back.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, he was just gone for like 6 months or so. And came back. There was, dude, all these fucking old names, man. Some people from next KZ, Mantis, I think was his name.
Okay. Yeah, I know Mantis.
Yeah, Mantis, and there was one more in that team that I was really close to. Fuck, dude. All right, let me just actually Google the team name. Next KZ Dota 2.
What
Dude,
was that
I
guy
was tearing
called,
shit apart on that team.
What was that Kazakh, one of the best Kazakh players? It was like Mantis, and then there was another guy called something with Cat, I think. What was his name?
Yeah, I think his name was just Cat, right? Cat and his like unhappy
No.
face, or Style Cat. Oh, Style Cat.
Stalcat. That's it.
Yeah. Style
Yeah,
Cat.
that's a nice nick.
That guy was really good in Dota 1 as well.
Yeah, he was. I remember.
So many legends, man.
Legends.
Legends, dude. I mean, in Kazakhstan, is definitely a legend, right? And so am I, of course.
I actually got with MYM back in the day. This was with Milk, Mania, Pusher Street, and Playmate actually. And so
Pusher
we
Street,
were
yeah.
going to we were going to Kazakhstan, right, for this LAN,
Uh-huh.
Dota 1 LAN, and
Yeah.
there wasn't that many LANs back then, so it was pretty hype, to just to go to tournaments was like nice. So we were flying there, and Jacob, like Milk, and myself, and just in general, we researched if we needed visa and stuff. And some places it said that you don't need visa, you just buy it in the airport, and other places it said, oh, you had to go to the Kazakh embassy and get one and stuff. But we didn't have a Kazakh embassy back then in Denmark, so we didn't
At
really know
all?
what to do. And then the closest one was in Berlin, I think, if I remember correctly. And so we just went with it, we just YOLO'd and flew down there. And Playmate didn't need a visa because his passport was not. I don't think he was passport Danish. Maybe he had dual citizenship or something, but he was like, he was from somewhere where they didn't need a visa. And so when we entered the airport, they were standing there with AK-47s and greeting us, and it was like super scary. And we came in and we're like, oh, we don't have visa. And they're like, okay, well, please follow this guy. And we went with this guy with this AK and into this little room where they took our passports, and we were just sitting there, and we were not allowed to enter. So we got deported back. And so if I go to Kazakhstan today and say my name, and they check, they can I don't know, maybe I'll just get refused. They said that we were banned from going to Kazakhstan.
Wait, you actually got banned from entering the country?
Yeah, that's what they said back then. So
Wow. So you needed a visa. You couldn't get the airport thing done.
Clearly, we
the
needed a
hell?
visa. Yeah. So actually, Playmate ended up playing with some Russian team. He just stayed there alone, and all four of us, got deported back. But it was pretty sketchy.
Why did you just stay there alone?
They just took our passport because he flew there, right? And he's like, just gonna play some Dota.
Wait, did you get your passports back in the end or what?
Yeah, of course. When we got to Vienna, where we middle landed, right? And then when we got to Denmark, this is funny. So when we got to the airport in Denmark, 3 policemen were waiting for us when we left the plane, because Kazakhstan had told Denmark that there's 4 fugitives that couldn't enter the country. So these 3 policemen were like just thinking that, we were like some, I don't know, criminals or some shit, and we were just 4 goons, 4 nerds playing.
Well, it turned out to not be a problem, right? In the end.
We just didn't enter, right?
No, I mean when you
That's
came
it.
back to Denmark, the police was pretty chill with it.
No. They were like, okay, no problem. Then we've been in this type of situation before from Kazakhstan and from those type of places where they just oversell the story. But anyways, we have a draft at hand, and it seems to be no temper sore for Rajix.
Again.
Slara banned out, Wiz banned out, and
Dude.
Yolo Knight chose first pick actually.
Yeah.
So
What do you think about Slaughter, by the way? I feel like he's either completely broken or he's just useless. Like if you own him in lane, he's so bad.
yeah, that's true. I also think that some teams play it better than others, right? Like some teams like Liquid, some teams like Viking, I guess, and there are just some teams that are just much better with Slara than other
Yeah.
teams. But I agree. I'm not a big fan of the hero.
Magnus. It just feels like though if Slaughter like snowballs, he gives you so many objectives and everything. It's a crazy hero.
Yeah, and he becomes so tanky, right?
Yeah.
He just
Magnus
gets to
Sven.
be
Dude, the draft is so fast.
Alright.
I already feel like Sven is in a lot of trouble with his first 2 picks.
Kind of, but Sven is just so strong though. Like, what are you cursing?
Anyway,
Are you cursing a guy next to him to just Sven just kills? Then Sven is free to do whatever he wants afterwards, right? He kills a guy and then one of his allies, and he just goes on to kill your team. Or do you curse the Sven through the BKB? But yeah. The thing is, the Sven kind of
Exactly.
counters Omni Knight, right?
Yeah, he does.
No, I mean, I'm just saying it's a cute counter.
How do you curse Sven?
But I don't know if I don't know if it actually counters.
But Cold Embrace also,
idea.
right? You can't dispel that, and
That's true.
you
Cold Embrace is
can
cool.
curse the guy, and then who jumps next, you just Cold Embrace him, BKB is over, and then he's in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, you can be a god as a Wyvern for sure and do a lot of damage there. But I think
It's
you can
GH
also
Wyvern,
be.
right?
What if you're a Yolo Knight now and you pick like a Silencer?
I'll dig it.
Or
Go all in, dude.
It's actually really good here, right? Against both these heroes.
It is.
I mean, you can also pick something that somehow prevents this from happening. What is that? Like, what if you pick like a Zeus or something as well? Just something where it's like, okay, Wyvern, it's hard for Wyvern to play the game because there's Nimbus, Zeus, all this type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sven and PA allows for a Mag 5. Maybe Ricky as well. But I think other
But do you
heroes than
like
that, it's hard.
Sven Magnus? I feel Sven Magnus is like so like overkill in a sense.
It is, but it still somehow works. Because you have, I mean, I've seen Secret play a lot. I've seen these teams play it, and I thought the same thing. But it's still just so overwhelming amount of damage, right? If he just gets to hit once, you die, right? If he hits any hero once, they die, and that's kind of scary to play against. Plus, there's RP backing them up, and obviously Magnus is a happy stacker. He can just stack, right? If he's a 5. I think Sven is strong enough in lane that Mag can be played as a 5. Like
Stumbled into score is just too good, right?
Yeah, it is, and he's like pretty strong level 1 hero, right, Sven?
Tidehunter. I like that. I feel like Sven Magnus are gonna have a lot of problems against Tide Wyvern.
Maybe. We'll see. I mean,
Also, Tide against Magnus is really good, right? Because you get you can Kraken Shell the RP, and then counter with the Ravage.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty good. I've seen these Svens though, when they get these 3-4 slots, right? They just 3-hit the Tidehunter. They don't care.
Yeah.
But the Kraken
That is true.
He just dies. And so they go bad.
Dude,
like I think
they're picking literally the most annoying lineup ever. Tide, Bad, Wyvern, Omni. Like if you see this in a pub, you don't want to play already. Yeah.
Can you just Oracle?
I think Oracle
do like
would be
Mag
good.
3? Because then you also have the Oracle for the Wyvern, right?
Rubik? Huh. So they're doing Void Spirit offlane then. Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, I think it's Mag 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they
It could
don't
be
have
Mag
last
middle
pick, so
potentially.
why would they save the last pick for? Why wouldn't they just pick the important hero here? Maybe they think the Rubik is the important hero, but yeah.
So what does Lebanon need? Just like a hard carry, right? Like a PA or something. Oh, PA is banned. Actually, a lot of carries are banned.
PA Troll Specs banned.
Yeah, there's still Void.
So I think Medusa, I think Terrorblade, right?
Terrible is really good, yeah.
Medusa as well.
Or Void. Void, Medusa,
Yeah,
or Terrorblade.
you can just choose any of those three, and I think you can match late game.
I personally think Medusa's the best, just with the lineup. Sounds so overwhelming, the team fight. Ravage, Curse, and Stone Gaze, and Lasso.
Yeah, I think
how do you fight
they
into
should ban
that?
it.
Yeah.
They should ban it, I think. I don't think Void, it deals... Void, they lack some damage with Void, right? For a long time.
Yeah.
And he doesn't
No
farm that
chrono damage
fast
also.
compared to Medusa. Yeah. And what's the other one? Terrorblade? Terrorblade is also pretty good, but I think Void Spirit, Rubik are pretty decent versus Terrorblade. Plus Sven can go
In lane,
like
definitely.
this BKB, right? And you can't actually sunder him. So I would ban... I think Medusa is the correct ban here.
Yeah. Medusa is... Actually, I feel kind of underpicked, man. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
what other
Seriously,
edgy hero gets 4 in per level? It's crazy.
I mean, it's like the hardest carry you can find, right? Except for maybe
Yeah.
against Anti-Mage. And then it's like he has the Stone Gaze ability, which is so imbalanced actually. Its
Yeah, it's
duration
super
6
broken.
seconds. People don't understand how
6
strong
seconds?
this spell actually is.
Isn't it 8 seconds now? They buffed it, I think.
I think that it has a talent that where it becomes like some
So it
8.5
is.
seconds.
Oh yeah,
But
it's
it's
6
6 seconds
seconds,
default.
and then it gets plus 2 seconds. Yeah, 8 seconds in total. Holy shit.
So they banned Drow Ranger, which also kind of makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, but Drow Sven goes both ways, right? As soon as Sven has the axe, then Drow
Does.
becomes food.
They also have Void Spirit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what they're gonna pick last year. It's like I would
You think
not
it's gonna be
mind a
mid?
Mag 3 here. I think Mag 3 and Void Spirit mid is totally fine here. And you just
Yeah,
do pick
could
an
be.
Oracle here, right?
Yeah, I would like Oracle as well. I can't see the bans anymore, but Death Prophet.
Okay.
Now I like Medusa even
It's
more.
also- Yeah. DP is pretty good as Medusa. I guess it goes both ways, but
I think what they could do, just pick Dusa lanes really well against DP. So just pick the Dusa, put the middle, and then just put a bad rider safe lane.
yeah, or like tight safe lane, right? And just do.
Bad off
I
lane.
guess now they know Mag is it's Mag 5, right? So putting Tide Hunter against that is pretty nice. I don't know. No matter where
Yeah.
they put their Tide in the bat, they're gonna have a good time.
The draft from Yolo Knight is... It's interesting. I feel like it's a little bit greedy, but if they can get away with it, they have pretty good heroes.
They have, for sure. I mean, Void Spirit makes up for the greed a lot.
Slark? What the hell?
All right. Well, I mean,
I guess they don't like Terrorblade. I
I
feel
guess
Terrorblade is
Omni-Knight's-
really good here. But yeah.
I mean, I think it's also a bit risky to go Slark, but Omni-Knight Slark is a super good combo, right? This Repel Slark who just goes in, or Heavenly Grace.
Sure.
But if he gets hit by Sven, he dies. So that's the downside of doing that.
Yeah. And also during ult, if he ever gets RP'd with someone else, Sven hits the other guy, he dies instantly too.
Yeah.
It's an interesting
the
pick. I thought I would definitely see some sort of range carry, but yeah. I mean, if Slark snowballs, it can work, right?
And the Slark is also kind of interesting, I guess, against Sven, because you can always Dark Pact off the stun.
Yeah. And you can, like late game, you can't win as a Sven against Slark. Simply because like he has his Dark Pact, his ult, everything. Without support, he's gonna shred you.
But I mean, let's see how the laning phase goes, because if Sven gets off to a good start, then he's just gonna outfarm the Slark, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm expecting
said,
a
they
tough
are
time
pretty
for
greedy.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like this Titan should have an amazing time. This Bad Rush should have an amazing time. So they should make a lot of space in fights for the Slark.
It's awful in DP.
But again, and mid Void Spirit?
Mid Void Spirit. So they're doing double range spot against Omni-Knight Slark. I guess that kind
That
of
is
makes
super
sense.
good.
And then they're gonna have the Void Spirit. I think they also need the Void Spirit to have a high levels this game, right? To make up for the greed.
Mm-hmm.
DP is not really gonna do that the same way. So I see. it.
Isn't Sark Omni gets crushed, right? By Rubik DP?
I think so. I think they just get clicked.
Yeah, like all the time.
Right clicked. Yeah.
So both safe lanes on paper should have a really tough time. But I think top lane, the Mag Sven at least have kill potential with the Stormbolt Skewer. Whereas bottom seems kind of like just try to get Slark to level 6 somehow.
I think you
Top
also
lane?
top lane. You also just do the normal mag. You know, mag is just pulling or whatever, doing whatever, threatening the skewer, and then Sven buys like a stick, gets flashed by Magnus a few times, and then eventually goes jungle. They can't really kill. They can't really like actually push them out of lane. I think until it's like Sven is ready to jungle, but yeah, it doesn't always go like how you predicted. Because people make mistakes or random stuff is happening.
I mean, the thing is, I think Lebanon is just a much better team and better individually as well. But I still think the better draft is Dire this game.
All right.
But Lebanon's still gonna win.
I think the Slack win condition is kind of weird here, in my opinion as well.
It is. It's not even a hard carry,
Because
right?
I felt like you don't really have a tower hitter now. You don't really have like, whereas the Medusa or the Terrorblade could solve that issue. Plus, he would be a definite harder carry to be in this game. So
I feel like if there's a repelled TB or Dusa this game, like Dire just feels so bad at ever going on him. But now the Slark is just like a piece of paper.
piece of paper, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, daughter music.
What do you think about his item build? Ring, stick, on Slark?
Stick. I guess he thinks he's
I feel
against
the
Voice
stick is a
Spirit,
bit
right?
weird.
Or what? Yeah, the stick is kind of weird.
I feel like GH has a lot of work to do this game. Like, get some huge curses. They might be able
Look
to.
at the Remontada is gonna go down here.
He's dead, right?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
lives
not.
level 1. He's actually fine.
That is terrible for the lane, though.
It kind of is. Yeah, he also skilled Siphon actually, so they can't really get the range script that easily, but they are too ranged against melee, so it could be worse, right? You've seen worse scenarios before.
The battle
I think it's
begins.
definitely
That's
worth not
true.
dying for.
2-2 bounty
2-2.
split. Yep. So if you're tight under this game, you just want to build like pipe, right? Like just tanky frontline. You don't really need to blink since you have Bad Rider.
Let's see here. Pipe. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I guess pipe is good. It's just like you don't itemize for the Sven, then you're just gonna get shredded, but can you even itemize for that? Maybe not. They're actually gonna try it in safe lane and leave the tide alone.
Which I
And-
think is completely fine, actually.
I mean,
I mean, for
yeah,
the tide at
I
least.
guess.
Oh, is it? Oh, they missed the
I mean,
score.
tide is tide should get smashed at some point, right? I just think the boost level 1 on Mag actually kind of hurts this, because he's already out of. Okay, I'm not gonna TP top, but yeah, Mag is already out of region actually.
Mm-hmm. Do you like this adjustment? Putting Omni top instead of safe laning him? It's better lanes overall, right?
I guess so. Yeah, you have the Omni against 2 melee heroes, and
Pounce bot
bottom
lane?
it gives them the kill potential, right? With Wyvern.
I mean, mid lane should just be a farm lane. Top lane, I still think should be quite hard for Dire as the levels go higher. And bot lane, with this lineup, I mean, with this matchup, it should be quite even, actually.
Nice pull there. They're gonna go on TP.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, you can just see how good GH is as a support, man. Like all these pulls he's doing, all the good trades and stuff. So good to see.
No, I mean, you can definitely see it's actually kind of hurting them as well that they had this level 1 lift, level 1 siphon.
Yeah, for sure. Couldn't secure any creeps with it.
DP 3 CS, Rubik 0, no denies.
Oh, DP in trouble here. Lift in 1. Or is Stark in trouble,
Stark in
maybe?
trouble.
9 sticks though.
There's 10 sticks though. Yeah.
I feel like if you
Jeez. Oh
Ah.
my goodness, so low.
fight. Alright, now
Rubik
now
might end
Rubik
up
in
going
trouble.
down.
Now GH might
Now
not going
he's in
down.
trouble. He's got down, yeah. It's crazy. Slag is also kind of in trouble here. Nope.
Oh,
Rubik goes down in the end.
worth
The
it. One
stick
agi.
actually turns out to be kind of value there.
Yeah. I mean, it makes a lot more sense to have stick if they don't have nuke damage, you know? He just kept spamming lift like 5 times and gave him 5 sticks. But imagine those were 5 fate bolts instead.
So Rubik ends up dying. Yeah, I mean, for sure. I think him starting with no stats. But anyways, Rubik died, but he brought DP a bottle. And DP is level 3
Yes.
now, with 2 points in Crypt Storm.
Do you like Crypt Swarm better than Siphon?
Dude, this is hard questions, man. I don't know. I guess not. I think maybe the burst is nice, but at the same time, the Siphon scales so nicely.
I feel Siphon is just broken, honestly. Okay, Sven getting pressured a lot top now. 22 CS still though. And they have no more healing
Actually
salves here.
Okay,
Yo,
Maggie
look at
gonna
this
send out
item,
more
man.
regen.
Yeah, but now Sven is
Which-
stuck with only a Morbid Mask in the lane. No regen at all.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, but Mag's gonna send out
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
DP.
Oh, the DP is in trouble. Oh, DP went
I don't
down.
know.
Wow. How did he reach him there? I did not think he had the movement speed to get him. Okay, looking a bit at this. Yes, DP is still struggling hard. DP is not a hero you want to play from behind, right? Because I
No,
just feel so
definitely
bad. Oh.
But he's not. He's struggling, but at the same time, he's not. It's not that bad yet. His creeps. The creeper paper is nice in his favor right now, and Rubik can let him have solo XP. They're gonna get both bounties as well.
Oh.
But actually,
Oh.
Bad is gonna go for.
No, Red was stealing one.
Dire's middle
Oh, I
tower
tried to deny it, couldn't get it in time. Yeah, the DP is in trouble here, right? 1 more pounds in 2 seconds? Wow,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, this is
A
not
very
worth
good
it for
trade
him
for
for sure.
Radiant though.
Yeah, I think that was really bad for DP. Look at all these creeps he could be getting right now. He could be getting level 5 and like boots right now. Instead he's
And Slark
now
is
dead-
almost level 6.
dead again. Yeah, and DP doesn't even have a TP ready to get back down there.
Yeah. Man. I hate to see it. Like I hate often struggling in
Which-
this. They usually become like a support hero in mid game, you know?
But this was his own fault though, I think. Right?
Mhm.
Like that was like
It was. Yeah.
like he just threw his game super hard there. Cause he, like I was just talking about, right? Like he died twice. He died before and he doesn't have that much CS, but he was gonna be fine at levels. Now it's looking rough. Rubik as well. Maybe
Rubik
gonna go
might be
down
in
here.
trouble here. No. Nope. Looks to be alright. Magic stick, man, what an item. A Void Spirit rotation top though. Can he kill a Tidehunter here? Or double damage, definitely. Should be an easy kill. Bad Rider counter
That's bad,
rotation.
though.
Yep. Sven should just be going down. No way to save him. Yep. Nice rotation from the Bad Rider as well. Who do you think favors that trade? Oh, they're still going here.
I think Void Spirit is doing really well.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Another kill for them.
I had no stun to cancel him. Okay,
I think Sven
very
should
well
team mid
played
right
by
now.
Void Spirit.
Nice team
Yeah.
mid there by Sven.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just want to get your mom up and start farming stacks with that Empower. Do they have any? They have no stacks actually. 0.
Radiant's
No
middle
ancient
tower
stacks,
is
no
under
jungle
attack.
stacks at all.
Yeah.
A little life drain on the Winter Wyvern here. Yeah, I don't know. Like, shouldn't the Mag have focused much more on stacking? Like, I feel like Sven is not gonna snowball now.
Because no stacks.
Yeah, because they usually the problem is like you go jungle like level 5, 6, right? You use your God Strength the first time, and then you come out after the God Strength like level 8 or so. But now they have 0 stacks. And it's
Yeah, I
quite
know.
on the level.
They don't have any stacks right now, but at the same time, like, he has his mom. It's 7 minutes in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't really have a way to really invade, I don't think.
They
But
don't, yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Like, we'll see, I guess, how it goes. Because he does have his mom finished. I think maybe Void Spirit should actually not go back mid. He should look to run at top or run at bot. Just to make sure that Sven can get the mid lane. As well as the jungle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because top lane is kind of
Yeah.
free. He could be just laning top.
I feel
I
like
just think
bot
it's nice if
lane.
Sven can deal with mid and jungle.
Yeah, I mean Sven needs to snowball now. Like he needs levels more than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they gotta start stacking ancients for him. They gotta just, you know, start giving him all the resources. I would like Void Spirit to start pressuring bottom, so Slark has to leave the lane, so they can eventually start taking this tower, and then the mid tower after. They need to secure that triangle 100%.
You know, I actually like that. I think it would be good if by when DP hits level 6, Void Spirit runs bot and they can just take the tower, right?
Yeah.
There might be some crazy fight with like Tide 6 also TPing down there, but I don't think that favors Radiant. I think that fight Dire should win. Because I mean, if Bat doesn't kill everybody, they don't really have much damage.
Yeah.
Like, Bat
The only real
has to
damage
kill
they have
everyone.
is like Slark. Stark and Bad Rider.
Yeah. Here we go.
I think Slark is not really damaged at this point either. So yeah, DP level 5.5. Quite low on mana though. I have to get a refill.
One thing, Mag is gonna get a lot of levels up here as well.
Yeah. They're gonna try to pressure him, but they can't really. No, with Tide Omni. Nice tree spot.
Bad Rider almost has spots, actually. Like literally rushing it with the bottle boots.
Yeah.
And they start stacking now on Rubik. That's nice at least.
Yeah. No, Sven needs a level 4 cleave. He needs some levels in Warcry as well. Just, he should be fine in a while.
Face boots lock.
Not a fan, but I mean, they must have some sort of fucking inside info, you know, about Slark that I don't have. Because it doesn't strike me as a great Slark game, and the item build is also interesting.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I haven't played Slark in like 3 years.
Dire's top tower.
Oh,
Ravage
Ravage
on
for
the
the
Mag top.
Magnus. Is it worth it? I mean, they're gonna get the tower off it, but if they pressure bottom tower now with like what we
But
said,
look
and
at-
Void
look
Spirit
at mid too.
rotating bottom.
Radiant's
Void Spirit is
middle
also hitting
tower
mid.
is under attack.
So he should run bot now on Void Spirit.
Dire's
Yeah,
top
they need to get a bot tower
And,
now.
attack.
Like now's the best timing they have.
Yeah.
Okay, he's running
But
bottom.
the top tower isn't dying yet. It's gonna be really slow. So they have a lot of time to actually get down here and pop DP ults and make this a trade. And Sven is happy right now.
Very happy up. He's got now he's level 8, getting the levels up. Do you like this no level in Warcry?
Oh,
I
he's
feel like
gonna
it's
die,
one of his
maybe.
Oh, he's in trouble here.
Dire's top
He's just dead, right?
is under attack.
So it's Rubik.
Rubik might be in trouble too.
Maybe.
Attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Firefly runs out though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Slark coming in.
Oh
And
no, they're on a chain TP. They're not gonna get bot tower. Okay, they actually are gonna get bot tower. It's deniable.
yeah.
But still, that's a lot of TPs. For one Wyvern.
They kind of got baited by the Sven being out of position there. I feel like Sven was just a little bit too greedy. Like he didn't need to go mid lane and push that out. As we said it before, right? There's no tower damage on Radiant. Like every play you have, you can take like very slowly.
Yeah. Yours, there was also only like 1 or 2 creeps there.
Going on Omnight here, just instantly blown up. So much damage from his Void Spirit. Man, I always underestimate how much damage that hero deals. No score yet on Magnus, but also no Flame Break. I personally love one value level on Flame Break, and now he got it. But yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Slark
attack.
going for Echo Saber, seems. Pretty standard.
I like that. I don't like the default rush anymore.
Which my matriarch will prize.
Same. I mean, the Echo Saber is kind of like Slark's farming item now. Gives you good mana regen, gives you some health. It's pretty good overall. Empowered Sven.
So Lebanon gonna
You know,
put the
when
mid
you-
tower here.
Yeah. And they have Ravage again. And no DP ult yet. Still 30 seconds. They got a
They
mech
have
on
no tower
tight as
damage,
well.
right? So they don't even have to worry about it that much. They just have to not like do anything stupid. They can just push our waves with Rubik.
How did they even hit this tower?
Mech.
Ooh, like tight?
Yeah, they can't. They are kind of invading though. DP is catching up though.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Titan a little bit of trouble here. Let's go into the tower. Still got a Ravage though. I'll just throw the curse out on Death Prophet. I might get a good lasso here on the DP. Nice lift into Stormbolt. Better than trouble here. Oh, good Ravage on 3. DP in trouble. Slark coming from behind. DP dead. Good lasso on the Void Spirit. Get out the Stimulate though. Oh, stolen Ravage on 3.
Radiant completely out of gas here.
Yeah, but they're
But
really
they're
low on
really
Dire
low.
too. Slark coming in with full health again. But you have to be careful, they can blow you up. Oh, you gotta be careful. Still got 14 stick charges, couldn't get it off.
Slark is
Oh,
in
Slark
tower,
also
no
in trouble
ult on
here.
him. Alright.
Wow, everyone's
10
so
HP.
low.
Radiant's bottom tower is
The
under
Tranquil
attack.
Boots, man, doing so much work.
Dire's
broken
top
item.
tower is under attack.
Nice fight for Dire there.
Yeah, he actually let him steal the Ravage. That is quite uncommon this early on, I feel.
Yeah. But I mean, I imagine that
But-
won't happen too many times again. Now he
I
knows
hope
that
so.
there's a Rubik in the game.
Oh, he got scored into the tower better. Won't be getting the mag kill. But he'll be getting the mid tower now.
Dire's
Pretty
middle
much
tower is
without
under
contest.
attack.
He got Splinter Blast though, level 4. Could be a lot of damage here on the Rubik.
Slark might die here.
Slark needs to be careful.
Yeah,
Ooh! Ult in 1. Ult in 1. No, just got blown up. And Splinter
This
Blast
is,
on VH is doing so much work.
Mena Dota when it's best right here.
Dire's middle
Non-stop 5-man mid fighting. It's kind of how we see all
Yeah.
our games in this tournament almost.
Yeah. But this is kind of what we said before, like where they're running into problems here, Radiant, right? Like the Slark feels really weak in these like
Yeah,
fast
and they
fights.
don't really
Like,
have
Slark wants
a-
really a drawn out fight.
I think the key thing as well is that they don't really have a backup plan, right? Sven, Slark is not gonna just start farming fast and get really fat. He needs to kind of fight and pressure, whereas
Yeah.
Sven will just farm full on speed. Even like has empowered his game. It's kind of ridiculous how fast he farms. So when they start falling behind like this, it might just snowball in Dire's favor.
Yeah.
Like,
He has
he
to be a
can't
little
even
bit
fight
careful
this
here
man.
top though.
Look at this. He could have died, I think. Almost.
Yeah, if he used it right away, the God Strength.
Yeah.
I think he was also unsure. He was like, wow, what? He's taking so much damage?
It's also max Sven's. Isn't it normal to go
by the way, a
1-4-4?
little tip here. For Sven players, if you're empowered, you actually have to hit the creep next to the creep that you want to damage. So if you want to hit a big creep, don't hit the small creep. The big creep will take more damage. Because you have 140% cleave or something.
Thank you for that.
130%.
130, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty pog.
Yeah.
But
I see that
normal
Sven is not doing it.
1-4-4 or 4-1-1, or is it 4-4-1, or is it some kind of sample on Sven?
You mean on Sven?
Yeah.
Wait, he's getting lasted here on Ruby, just up the cliff. We should just do that. Getting back to that skill build, usually it's 2-4. Like you 2 and stun, you just max cleave and walk right after that. 4 levels of stun is very uncommon.
Okay.
Because the walk rate cooldown just scales so much, and it gives you so much armor and move speed.
I mean, yeah. Actually, they're both kind of nice for this early skirmishes, right? Both spells, but maybe the Warcry has a little bit more value.
Yeah, because it also gives the team the 15 bonus armor.
Look at Slack top. He's just got his ultimate back up, but he's kind of deep here. And they have many ways of canceling
Gonna be dead,
TPs.
right?
I think so.
Stark, yeah, overstaying is welcome. They're playing way too aggressively. And again, like they have no backup plan. Haste on
Who's
Bad
gonna
Rider
carry
should be
this?
fine. Yeah, who? I don't know, Bad Rider tied Slack. It feels so weird. Like this was like the perfect 4 Protect 1 draft, you know? And then they pick a non 4 Protect 1 carry.
Here's the Sven.
Like
Look
if
at
there's
his
any
items now.
anti-match draft, I would say this was it, man.
Yeah, you could pick anti sure. Even into Sven. I think I would have been more behind that than Slag.
Under attack.
Yeah.
But
We'll just have to see how it plays out. It's gonna be tough for them at this point, I feel. They're not really far ahead, and Sven is getting pretty big.
DP gonna get
Did you
gone
like this
here.
Axe
bot lane.
before BKB? Ah, DP, yeah. No lasso though. Oh, they do have lasso. Lasso
But he's
and
not
DP.
dying though.
Yeah, he's healing a lot from these 2 siphons. Titan
Yeah,
is in
Titan's
trouble.
dead, though.
No Ravage out.
Is under attack.
They need to
Because-
retreat, they need to retreat.
Slag ultimate right now.
And GH is stuck up there. He cannot get down.
Stone Cold Embrace level 4 here.
GH should just be dead. GH is dead, yeah. Bad Rider got destroyed by Sven in the backline, and now Stark is in trouble. He has to
Stark in
pop ult.
trouble.
Dark Pact in 1 second. Do they have any follow-up? No more Void Step. No more Ether Remnant. Nope. Close. Yeah,
Look at Slag. He's still kind of around.
Just be careful. But they don't really have catch for him now.
They have Ravage here actually. They could maybe turn this.
Oh, Ravage on 4. But for what? He has to be careful, he's gonna die!
For what? Yeah,
Structures are
makes sense. Now we have Dire just taking the mid tower suddenly, and it's looking really grim for Lebanon all of a sudden. Rubik also stole Heaven the Grace.
has fallen.
Which is basically the only reason why Sven Omni is broken. Oh, RP on 2! He has no ulti on Stark, he has to be careful. No more Void
He's actually
Step,
dead.
but he's also just dead. Like,
Damn.
you know, I would say Lebanon's getting outplayed, but like they have no other choice but to fight the entire time. Like they're outplaying themselves.
Yeah, but going on DP there, I mean, you kind of, I don't know, like, what's the damage, right? He siphons the Tidehunter, he siphons the Bad Rider, and that's your 2 cores getting siphoned, and they cannot kill him.
Yeah.
They could literally blow everything right there, and they would not kill him. At that point, it's
Need like 10 stickers on him.
you need the Slack to be hitting him as he's getting lasso,
Yeah.
right? Otherwise, it's just not a thing. They have to find other targets to go for.
Yeah. So what is the way out here for them? Like I feel like they pretty much went all in with the draft and it didn't work. So what's next? Another score. Siphon. Oh, good Winter's Curse though. Bad Rider ping in as well. Creep gets denied though. Bad Rider cannot join this fight. Agrim's completed on Void Spirit already. Going on Omni Knight here. The Titan's also in trouble. No more Void Step right now. Another Siphon. I should just be dead as well. I mean, they're trying to split push now in Radiant, but for what?
I don't know what you do. I think
Dire's bottom tower is under
I think you
attack.
kind of have to split push and try to like try to get a BKB blink on bat and try to like play that type of game where you split them up and you know try to get some pickoffs with the lasso, and then you still have the team fight advantage to some extent with the Wire and Curse and the Tide. I just don't think you can really force the issue, even though your draft is you know inferior going late game.
Yeah.
It's like not gonna get
So-
better if you keep feeding, right?
That's true. And at least Bad Rider finishes BKB now,
Sven also
but
has
they
BKB
still
now.
like damage. Like they're not gonna.
Oh, top
Oh,
lane,
they're going
Sven
top.
is
They're going
actually...
top. Oh, he just finished BKB though. I think it's time to get out, Slark. He got lifted out of the pounds. Still got ult though. I mean, so where does that damage come from? From what items? What do we need? So defuse the blade on Slark soon.
Dire's top tower is under
Well,
then
I
attack.
think
it's
the
gold time,
damage
I think.
kind of... I guess the damage is gonna come from just not being S5, right? Like, Bad Rider last one guy, burst the guy, and get back, you know? Play like that.
Yeah.
That's like what they just did top was really good, right? They forced to spend BKB and lost basically nothing.
They're going into Winter Weapon again. No curse. Still got Ravage though. Up here on 2. Last on the Void Spirit. He's gonna get followed up by a big Ravage on 5. BKB
Very
has no.
weird fight.
Sven has no BKB. Remember that.
Fire.
Oh, DP shooting so much with the Spirit Siphons. Oh my god. They're too tanky. Bad Rider in the backline killing the Rubik. Sven still
Sven-
no
Sven
BKB. He
kinda
has to be
trouble
careful here. Yeah. Or is he? No, Bad Rider's in
There's
trouble.
Sven BKB again.
Yeah.
Play-by-play casting
Look
is
at
kind of
this
hard,
damage.
isn't it?
He has 500
Yeah.
damage on Sven right now.
Yeah, he does. I mean, I think that was a really awkward fight actually for Dire. Like they really just brute forced that
was.
fight without even think. Like it's more like, oh, we're so strong, we should just fight them, without thinking about, is this the right way we want to take the fight? Because technically, Dire don't need to take a fight. They could just keep farming, right? Keep scaling, and just play together.
Radiant are scanning.
But still, it was like the best case scenario for them. Radiant, and they used everything.
Yeah. Oh, initiation here on the Omni Knight and the Winter Wyvern in the back. Oh, Winter Wyvern just gets blown up again.
Sven is
Slark
kinda,
here, no ult.
Slark is kind of deep.
2 seconds. Oh, he got silenced before the Dark Pact.
GH and his brother to the grave.
Both biting the dust. Yeah, the awkward mid-fight all started with a really weird curse. I don't know if you saw it or not.
Ah,
But the
sorry.
curse was really awkward. On like one hero without any follow-up.
Is under attack.
I feel if Radiant wants to win this, they need to spellcast like perfectly at this point.
Yeah, GH also going for the Netherlands Blink Dagger, so no like carry potential coming out of him.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. I mean, okay, let's just say hypothetically we go like 40 minutes. They will have enough damage with Bad Rider and Slark, right, to kind of deal with them?
But isn't DP just like really strong at that phase as well? And it's not just about Sven. It's like DP voice towards Sven, right? It's like a nice tricore that all actually deal damage and can potentially carry the fight on their own if given opportunity. Whereas it's very much on Slark to be
that's
killing
true.
everybody, right? Going late game.
Yeah. Oh,
Curse here onto Void
another
Spirit,
curse.
into maybe Lasso.
Also,
Nice RP though.
RP though. Oh, good score away also. Still got a Ravage, still got a Ravage.
DP's in kind
Okay,
of a...
DPO popped in the back line. They got Ravage, Ravage on 4, on 5, he stole the Ravage again.
Stole it.
Yeah. Oh, Sven cleaving through these heroes. You have to be careful here. Oh, oh. Stark is in trouble here, got
Stark
stunned,
is
no
dead.
Dark Pact used, and he's just dead again. They're just
And
gonna get
Bo3's
Roshan
up.
of this.
Oh my god!
What?
Oh my goodness, the cleave! They didn't even know he was there, I think.
Yeah, it didn't. It dealt 600 damage per cleave because he was empowered 130%. No problem.
Look at it here again. Wow.
Yeah,
As we've seen so many times in the last 2-3 weeks, just Sven being the biggest boss in Dota. There's just too much damage coming out of the hero.
and here's Agams completed in 200 gold. Oh, this pause. I hate pauses like this when you already know you're like super far behind, then enemy pauses, you know? Like you have to dwell on this feeling of feeling awful.
Yeah.
I absolutely
That's
hate
for
it.
sure.
Absolutely hate it.
But it's also kind of awkward that you have a... You basically use Curse, which is like your counter to Sven, right? Like your first two Wyvern into Sven to counter the Sven. Then you have to use the Curse. I don't know if you have to, but you did. Like Curse the Void Spirit into Lasso. It's 2 spells onto a hero just to disable him. You dealt no damage yet. And then the mag just skewers and RPs you. And you take the fight from there. It's like you are completely out of gas suddenly, right? You can't control this man anymore at that point. I think the only way they can play this game is if Batrider gets a Blink Dagger, like I said earlier, and they try to actually catch the Void Spirit like that instead. And then they save the Curse for the mag when he comes in. Or for the Sven when he comes in, right? Like a counter initiation.
Bad news for you though. 800 gold, and then he has a Lincoln Sphere. No 4-star from Batrider. Can't even lasso him anymore.
Yeah. Well, you don't necessarily have to go on him then. You just go on anybody, right? Like any lasso, it's fine, as long as you can actually burst them. So you lasso Rubik, kill him fast, you know? Now you know, okay, it's 4-5, there's no Glimmer Cape, there's no Ravage. Like...
Yeah.
It's like he does a lot, this Rubik, in the fights.
Yeah. Agam's completed here on Sven, by the way. Now Superman starts. And level 20 talent, the minus 5 second Stormbolt cooldown.
Monka.
Man, his talents are so good.
7 second cooldown on his stun. Oh, Black finds the mag here.
Can't even kill him in time though.
No, he doesn't even have damage. No
Oh, God Strength, he has 650 damage. Have to be really careful. Oh, nice curse. It means BKB out.
He still even has
Stark, you have to be careful.
Like...
They can't fight anymore. They just have no damage. They cursed the Sven and dealt 50 damage. That's it.
Yeah.
Careful, Stark!
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I mean, when Daedalus comes out,
Are fortified.
he might just die, even if he dark facts.
Are fortified.
Yeah, if he gets a crit on the jump,
Yeah, he might actually just die. That's kind of sad.
huh.
I mean,
So
they
Omniner's
could
ping in there, but
potentially
they
go
see
high
they have a
ground.
ward on him.
Scanning.
They don't need to though.
I feel you want to just get a tier 2s first and kind of just chill. Because as you said, there's no rush, right? They're so far ahead. Oh, quickening charm on DP here as well. So nice. Might give it to Void Spirit, but yeah, we'll see. They're gonna try to ambush here.
Bottom tower.
No blink on Stark, no blink on Batrider. Oh, they find the Rubik here though. He has Ravage. Rubik has stolen Ravage. Oh, he gets it off last second. Yolo coming out as well. RP on 3. Sven just cleaving everything. And Stark no ult, Stark no ult. Sven, Stormbolt up. Ooh, they can't find the Stark.
They should know he's
Oh,
there.
there's on, there's on, there's
They
on.
know, they're pinging him.
Superman, Stark, Sven. Oh, he got pulled. Nice Remnant into the silence. Superman, bomb.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Radiant's
I
bottom
think we might
tower
have to
is
see
under
a
attack.
GG kind of soon.
Yeah, this game just seems really over now. I mean, as we said before, like this draft is.
Dire's top tower is under
yeah.
attack.
I mean, it showed its weaknesses like in pretty much every fight. Okay, decent curse, I guess, to not let him score. But what's next?
Bottom tower
No Ravage. Sven 700 damage. Good Cold Embrace though. Sorting it out. Man, Sven is just chonking on the Rex. He doesn't even care about the heroes at this point. And you can tell this team just wants to win and get out, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. No Empower on Sven this entire fight, by the way. Oh. Well, good stun, but good Cold Embrace as well. This is too much magic damage coming through, though. Can't even use the BKB. No point. Buyback on Bad Rider. He steals Lasso. This might be... nothing.
Like that.
Yep.
But it's
Flag
also
blown
like,
up.
you see, like Wyvern countering Sven is kind of weird as well, because like Cold Embrace, at least in this game, because like Cold Embrace, it only saves you for a little bit of time, right? When you come out of the Sven is still standing there with his ultimate on, ready to kill you.
Yeah. The last of the Sven, deeper into the tier 4 towers, but who cares? Like, they wanna fight there right now. They don't even care. Okay, and with that death, we should see the GG coming here.
5-man wipe. They could potentially go for throne here, I think.
Yeah,
They have
with the DPO coming
They
out.
have Sven out soonish as well.
He's not empowering the Sven, man. He doesn't have empower for like 2 minutes already. Very interesting.
What's the empowering though? I think he's
Himself.
he's just celebrating.
Yeah. I want to see this Sven damage though with the empower on. Can you empower him, please? Oh, why are they
This is a
pausing?
PM
What?
pause.
Ooh, man.
Oh, Ravage?
Buyback. EP still 200 health. Spirit Siphon also on the Slark, and they just have no damage, man.
That was a stolen GA.
It was, yes.
Alright.
GG. G
Yeah, that is
to the G.
good game.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
This
like,
is the first time they lost the game, by the way. They won all other series 2-0.
I mean, it's like the thing again, right? You give away to Sven and Mag, and it's just you try to counter it with these defensive heroes. You better go for the harder carry, right? Because you don't like you have defensive heroes, right? They're not aggressive. They're not gonna go in there and stop Sven from farming. You're right. They scale well into late game, but they don't necessarily take the fights early. So I think it's kind of a first of all, I think it's a harder approach than to just take the Sven yourself, you know, like, or to ban it out instead of trying to counter it. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is if you're gonna do that, then you should probably go for the Medusa or the Terrorblade last pick, so you can just farm and chill. Right,
Yeah.
and then get those levels on the Omni Knight, get those levels environment before you take any bad engagements.
Yeah. Now, how I've seen Sven lose is basically like he scales super heavily into the 30-minute games, right? But then like real late game at minute 40, 45 against heroes like TB, Dusa, he just loses. PA even.
When his BKB starts to get low, he dies so fast. He doesn't kill people in 1-2 seconds anymore, right? That's where the Wyvern and the Omni Knight comes in. But it doesn't come in at 30 minutes. They still die in 1 second, right?
Yeah.
You need to actually get late game first. And I do think it is very easy to play Sven right now. Like in general, like this hero is so powerful. It doesn't take
I
many
agree.
mistakes,
And
then you're behind.
I mean, you saw Yolo Knight. They pulled off. They didn't even like stack for him, but he was still so damn farmed. Oh well, we'll have to see how they adjust for the next game. I'm gonna throw to an ad break real quick. See you soon.
slowly covering the light. Pull the trigger every night to stay alive. Hope is wishing, but you're running out of time. If I could only read your mind. Read your mind. If I could only read your mind. So I've come to the conclusion, just a rotten piece of fruit. So I'll end up dying slowly, rotting away. See, I just want to be able to climb without a fall, to get out of this maze and run. Please strike me thunder. Let me get closer to the light. Please
Ladies
Stop it.
and gentlemen, welcome back.
Welcome back. Interesting
game two?
underdog story we got going on here.
Yeah.
Do you think Yolo Knight can 2-0 and do the unimaginable?
No.
You don't think Lebanon
But-
is a bit defeated right now and tilted, and like the other Yolo Knights are like on, all over the moon?
I mean, I
Loving their
feel
life.
like, if you just look at the comparison with last game, Slark is just not a very good hero right now, I would argue.
I think the only time
I
I've
think
seen,
they outpicked themselves.
for sure. I saw Navi played Slack. Do you see that game a few days ago?
I did not. How did they go?
I think it was Chen. They had Chen Slack. They won. They beat who they beat? They beat Viking. I think they beat Viking. Yeah.
What other cause, though? Not bad and tied, right?
No, they didn't beat Viking. They beat somebody, but I don't know. Don't remember. Probably not. But anyways, it doesn't matter. I don't think we're gonna see Slack again for this one.
Yeah, no. I think, seriously, if this is pick Medusa or TB, they're going to feel much more comfortable. Like, all these fights seem so forced, all these curses on one target without even heroes around to, set up a lasso or something. It all felt so damn forced.
But
Like,
that's
if you're
also kind of what
tight
happens
and
when you.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you play against Magnus, Sven, or Mag PA, right? And your carry is not really scaling well, and you want to be able to feel comfortable going late game. And we see them here now banning out the Sven themselves. So they've had enough. They're not going to try to beat him again. And Void Spirit also banned out. So that leaves Wisp in the pool. And I don't remember what they banned last game.
You're on that
Second.
band, IO.
Okay. Well,
But
Lebanon,
now there's a choice between
there's
IO
two
and
new
Magnus.
heroes. Yeah.
IO is banned. Oh, Magnus, wow.
Yeah.
Slaughter, though.
Right. Slaughter is a hero.
It's really good against Magnus lanes, too. If possible, I think Magnus should avoid Slaughter lanes.
Because it's a free lane or what for the Slaughter.
Yeah. Unless it's a Magnus troll.
Right.
Mars.
Well, they just go for the Mars. I think these guys might be the guys that do Mars mid. It's just a Rajik hero, maybe. Yeah, I don't think Noob
It
is
could be
gonna play
both,
mid Mars.
honestly. Like, they could
think it's
both
unlikely.
go off lane or mid.
Yeah, well, I think it's just gonna be a 5 mag. Once again.
Yeah, me too. But a man can dream, right?
Yeah. So if you are Yolo Knight, you're banning out the troll, I would imagine. You're banning out the PA. Right? Because PA mag is just too cookie cutter.
Yeah, I
What
mean,
else? Troll
You know what
ban,
I would have liked to see?
PA ban.
Yeah, I would have liked to pick the troll pickup instead of the Mars and just own the
Just
Slaughter.
first two.
Like Slaughter's such a bad hero if you lose lane.
I mean, I could definitely see them just first swing troll. I don't see anything super wrong with it. They banned Void out as well. And Viper banned out. Does that mean they want PA or Spectre? Probably.
It's a possibility,
into
but Viper
Slara
is just so
also kinda
annoying
weird,
right
right?
now. Yeah. Spectre and Magnus also
PA
together is kind of eh.
Lebanon actually banned PA themselves, which is kind of peculiar, I think. Maybe that's because Yolo Knight are picking first. So they are probably scared of them actually snatching. Literally snatching the PA away from them.
Yeah. What carries on the pool now is very limited. There's Juggernaut.
There's Spectre, there's Juggernaut, there's all the the Anti-Mage, Terrorblade, Medusa type of stuff, but yeah.
Spectre Mag is so weak though.
It is. Monkey King is also a hero.
Yeah. Monkey King, yeah. Ursa potentially maybe with Magnus. Probably
I
not.
think Lifestealer is also there, but it's pretty weak versus Lada. Could be good for Yolo Knights maybe. Banning out Terrorblade and going
pick
for
the
the Spectre.
Spectre.
I kind of like it. But now there's going to be
against
a
Spectre
Phoenix
Slaughter?
Juggernaut, right?
Yeah.
Now you finish Jug. Now the draft almost plays itself, I think, when you Spectre it early. Or what?
It's either Jug or Jug.
Jug is so good against Spectre, right? But it's kind of shit versus Lada though.
Like I could see Drow Ranger
that's
being really. Nah, Drow's not that good.
It's a really good Undying game right now though. Against 3 strength heroes, nobody can kill you. Kill the Tombstone. You secure the lane.
What
for your
about
boy.
Phantom Lancer?
Yeah, I like it.
I feel PL does really well against all 4 heroes.
I like PL. I think PL is pretty underrated right now. If you can get to items, and I don't see why he wouldn't against these heroes.
Yeah, this entire draft I feel loses to PL right now. And PL Mag is not a terrible lane.
No, I mean PL is kind of nice. It's nice to have Empower when you're playing PL. Like you farm so fast suddenly, and you get to that critical timing so early.
Yeah. And if they don't want to pick PL, then so Juggernaut or PL, I guess.
It makes your last 2 bans very easy as well, right? When you pick PL, you ban like Leshrac and Zeus or something. Leshrac and like, I guess Leshrac Zeus, right?
Yeah.
Or Embers, maybe, because it's good against all the heroes too. Yeah. And you also have a pick, right? So you could potentially take the Ember for yourselves. Like you know what I mean? Really whereas if you pick some other hero, it might be harder for you to ban because you don't have last pick anyways.
Yeah, I think you definitely want to ban Zeus. Spectre Zeus is hella strong.
Yeah, I think you ban less Zeus, pick PL.
Ench.
Or you just pick Ench. You just go Ench. But I guess it's like a core, it's like a carry mag or a carry Mars.
It must be. I think it's a mid Mars or Mag and an offlane Mars or Mag.
Wait, it might.
And
do you think G is gonna be some kind of core Phoenix?
I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be 4 Phoenix and 5 Ench, and they're gonna last pick the carry.
Just give Yolo Knights 2 more bans to just decide which heroes they don't want to play against. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Also,
Invoker and Lina bans are weird AF. Like now the PLP doesn't make so much sense because it's gonna get countered pretty hard. If they pick PL and the Yolo Knight picks Zeus, they're in trouble. They can't do that.
Yeah, or Leshrac. Lesh is so strong in this patch. With this,
Leshrac also true. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Juggernaut, only option, kind of. This Ench pick is really weird for me.
Last game they picked Slark, right? So it's kind of weird for us to actually talk about what they're gonna pick. They clearly are completely different. They just have a different opinion or different mindset about what they're doing.
Yeah, for
It's also
sure.
like, you know, GH is drafting, his brother's playing the carry. He's probably asking, what do you want to play, bro? You know, and literally
Yeah.
saying
And he
bro
was
to
like,
him.
"Hey, I want to play Slark."
Yeah, and now it's maybe the same. There's still Medusa, I think, right? But Medusa Mag is kind of awkward. There's like a Morphling. I could actually, even though you don't have a melee carry, Morphling is actually pretty good here, right? Against everything.
Mm-hmm. Drow. So I said Drow earlier, but I said they're not gonna pick it simply because they have a Mag and Spectre is really good against it. Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, this draft is really weird again. Not gonna lie.
That being said, though, they do have a nice lane against the Slada, right? With Ench, Drow.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Um,
Or could even be a Phoenix Drow. Either way, Slaughter is done.
Yeah. What if you do like? What if you do last pick Nature's Prophet here and do Force Slada? No, then you don't have a mid. That's a
work.
problem. What if you do? Yeah, we don't have a mid then. But you can actually pick Fury on mid.
What
here.
about you put Slaughter middle against Mars or Magnus? That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I like it. I think you can pick Fury or Zeus here, and you ruin the Lebanon's draft.
Yeah, I think you pick Zeus and you actually just win the draft. Like you press R and you win.
Yeah, I mean that's the same with Fury. Fury is so good against Drow Ranger. You just TP down there, Slada suddenly Slada is a really strong laner, right? Because Fury can always just TP in. So you also kind of make your Slada have a game by being able to take that bot tower so early with Fury. I think, yeah, I like it a lot with Fury. I just don't know if it's a hero that Kemp his name is Kemps, right? I don't think maybe he's more like a spellcaster kind of player.
Yeah.
I strike
I
him
don't
more
know
like
too
an
much about
Ember,
them,
Void
so,
Spirit
yeah.
kind of player.
So for Lebanon, they go Puck.
Yeah, Puck. I mean, Spectre Puck, right? Strong.
It's a mid Magnus.
Kempo is his nickname. So, yeah.
So I feel like they should put. If it was me, I would put Slaughter middle. But again, Puck is terrible against Drow and also. So I don't know.
Yeah, kind of a.
I
think.
And Puck is
maybe a
really
little
hard to lane
suboptimal.
against Magnus, man. You
last
know,
picks.
your orb deals less damage than max auto attack.
Yeah, plus you are kind of low range. Like you're not low range, but you might get clipped by the cleave more often than you would like as a Puck. So
and it deals a
maybe
ton of
they
damage
will
with
just
zero
do it.
armor.
Yeah, no, I mean they have the Spectre Puck combo, like you coil and then you haunt, and then people and you have Tombstone, and people kind of just die, you know, to just stuff.
No,
I don't really see
though.
why Puck is good here. Yeah, I don't see why Puck is good here.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Like coil doesn't particularly do anything great here, right? Like you're not stopping any kind of like jumping mechanics except for Phoenix Q, but he just eggs, right? And the Magnus just hits you back. The Mars just pops arena. You can call it Drow, I guess. It is kind of nice with Haunt though, but yeah, we'll see. I think tempo was better in game one, draft wise. Here it's like a little, yeah, I don't know. I think
So I think
I favor
Dire's gonna win.
Dire draft a bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Simply because Magnus
They're gonna win their lanes, right?
Yeah. Like in my experience, Magnus crushes Puck. You just get so much fatter than Puck. And Drow, Ench, like Slaughter has no game, right? He can't play Dota.
Yeah, I would think so. I think you really needed to pick a mid that can help the top lane, like a Fury or Zeus, like some global, you know.
Yeah.
But
no, I agree.
Maybe Puck can rotate up there, and you can have a Haunt at 6, right? So you potentially have some kind of way of doing that.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you think about bot lane? Does Radiant win that or lose that?
I think actually it's not that easy to. It's like, you know, you think Undying is good here because it's 2 strength heroes and stuff, but Mars Phoenix is such a strong lane that they might just be fine, right? And Spectre is gonna definitely free farm, but He doesn't help the Undying too much again, I think, to win the lane. He can throw a dagger here or there, but
I came a long way.
Mars
Right.
Phoenix should be totally fine.
You die.
GH Phoenix here. One of his very, very signature heroes the last half year for sure. Or last year maybe, even. They have
feel-
now they kind of have ways to kill the tombstone though with Drow and Ench, right? Like they have some of
They do,
those
yeah.
that can hit it.
Stop.
That helps.
There's still one bounty rune, by the way. The Undying. Got 3 bounty runes.
Yeah, yeah, that's nice. Nice little pause there. Okay, it was Dire who paused, so no shenanigans.
Yeah. No, so I feel like now it's kind of reversed, where Radiant lacks a ton of damage again. Mid game. If this Mars gets a pipe, I feel like, what do they do?
Yeah, kind of. I see what you're saying. I also think the synergy was like, you see the good teams when they pick Slada, then they have some Shadow Fiend or some kind of Nakes to go inside the Slada, or PA, something that really makes a lot of sense for Slada. Whereas this game, I don't really see what Slada is good for, right? And he was their first phase hero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
That's why
I think
I would
he
have.
can still get out of the laning phase with a decent start here, even though he is against 2 ranged.
Me to death.
Yeah. Like, I would have liked him to go middle simply because of, you know, like Magnus is still very independent. You know, you don't need an empower carry if you're like the core. It just empowers himself. I feel it's the same way about Slaughter. If Slaughter just goes middle, gets really fat, you know, he can do stuff by himself. He doesn't need this like right clicker with him.
Yeah. True. I think it's also pretty cool to have mid Slaughter if you can get away with it, because the river, he's so strong, right? Becomes so
Yeah.
fast. Oh, Drow may be in trouble here. He's still only level 1. I think he's dead.
I got bashes too. Yeah, the Eng left him also.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. How did they get this
Well,
XP
that's
advantage so
definitely-
easily? Oh, I know
Ench took all
how.
the creeps.
Yeah, Eng took 2 creeps. Oh
Ench
no.
took 2 of them, actually. And
Yeah.
did pretty much nothing
Yeah.
with them. I think that's a pretty big mistake. I don't think you want to do that
For
at
sure.
Ench. You want to do that at Shen for sure, right? Because the creep gets much stronger and you have it infinitely.
Been killed.
Whereas the
Mhm.
Ench creep just runs out.
I mean, I see most Ench's just skill impede is level 1 instead of enchant. To be
You
honest.
can even skill heal, I think, and just trade, right? Go ham.
Well, now they have an Ogre Frost Mage though.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're just hitting creeps on Slaughter, right? Like you're not really gonna be able to pressure Drow much. If you get the lane back, you can still do it, but
Yeah.
the Frost Mage is gonna run out, obviously.
I really hope they can kind of recover top, because this lane is supposed to crush the Radiant lane.
Again, he takes another creep. They have lost 3
Yeah, another meter
creeps,
creep
not
also.
even deny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look
keeps
how
pushing.
it lasts so short time. Look, it's already halfway done. He just took it over, and the lane is just pushing.
Yeah, and he didn't deal with the
And-
big camp either.
There's no pull or anything.
You shall not.
Yeah.
Yuck, this is not what you want. Drow
Oh,
might just
the-
die again here.
Yeah. Crush. Another bash and 2 hits.
dead.
One more hit, bash. And he's just dead again.
Disaster. And
Rubik
look
stairs
at
a
the
fairy fire, fairy fire.
Oh, fairy.
Sorry.
It's gonna die too.
Another bash though. One more. And bong.
Oh, my
Okay.
Goodness. Slaughter
Now Slaughter has
4,
boot and sprint.
top net worth. Yeah. Oh,
And
this is
Puck
not what you want.
winning mid lane.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Okay, I don't know what's happening. I've never seen a Puck beat a Magnus in CSing.
I don't know. I mean, maybe in CS, the thing is like, Puck is ranged, right? It's full range against melee. Puck has pretty high base
What? Another
damage.
kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I didn't expect
Got
that.
haste.
Holy shit. Yeah. Well done, well done. And bot lane, we missed the
And
kill
now,
also.
First now, Ench is starting to deward his camps and doesn't get anything really relevant here.
He took a little speed goblin.
Dublin.
Well, that's cobalt.
It's
Sorry.
it's a cobalt, bro.
Oh, my bad, my bad. I apologize.
Spectre is gonna go down.
Good spear on the
down bot
Spectre,
lane.
nice. Yeah, well
A
done.
little bit of a redemption.
Dire are
Do you like
scared.
the straight blade rush on Spec? Like no items, blade mail? Like he's doing?
I like it,
It's fine, right?
because you can snowball super fast and level super fast.
Yeah.
But you want to tell your team to stack Ancients at least twice, and then you buy 2 healing salves and you just do it. Dude, I had this Spectre game, like 2 days ago. I outfarmed the Sven. I got like a minute 5 blade mail, and I outfarmed him.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah,
Bot
because
lane?
like Spectre can actually flash farm now. Yeah, bot lane, good spear.
It's a nice little bait
Solar
by
is a bit
dying.
tough to kill him though. Yeah,
Yeah, this is a level
No, I
3
can't
dagger.
kill him.
You might
and we missed the kill on mid lane
Oh,
actually.
Phoenix might-
Oh, that was close. Yeah, but they don't have any spells anymore.
Mag actually
But
going-
they're losing
this
3
is
lanes right
terrible
now.
for Mag.
Really.
Yeah, this is terrible for Mag. Dying like this is really bad when you're Mag. Like
Yeah.
you don't wanna
Great.
Dire's middle tower.
like you don't wanna
is
fall
under
behind on
Yeah.
the zero when you're core. Like you feel so
Mm-hmm.
useless. You can't make any plays. You're just detrimental to your team, right? All you do is farm neutrals. So when you far behind,
He just
you,
got killed
you
again by a
effectively
coil
farm.
rotation. Great.
Yeah.
Good spear. Spirit up. He has another soul rip though. Oh, he actually has no mana for soul rip because he decayed. Ah, unfortunate. Another spear up in a couple of seconds. He has no boots, he has to be a little bit careful. Ah, I should be fine. Okay. So the game
bot lane is
doesn't.
more or less even, but the
Yeah.
other lanes are a disaster.
I mean, Mac is still Mac. He's still gonna farm a lot, but you should not lose
Look at
lane
top
to a
drow,
puck.
actually.
Oh,
There's
let's
a lot
be
of
careful
people
here.
dive in the
Oh,
drow here.
level 2 crush also. The slow duration is very long.
He's dead. Though.
Another bash.
This is crazy.
Magnus, yeah, rotation in. Up here on 2. That should result in a double kill.
Slark
Maybe he can crank himself out.
Like,
Left lane.
slither himself
actually
out
fine.
here. Yeah, he's fine for sure. Unless Ench get that
Oh,
one hit
oh,
off.
ah!
Oh,
Oh! No, he needs one more. One more.
that's on quality casting.
He needs one more.
Wait, he's a lane ward.
What?
Dire's
Oh, the lane, what man?
He didn't actually have a TP.
Good rotation, good rotation.
is under attack.
Pretty random rotation
drought
by
to
the
hit
mag,
middle.
right?
Yeah,
Like,
I
you
would not
don't
expect that.
Expect that mid mag run top.
Coil on GH, and he should just be dead.
Tower is under attack.
Wait. Speed on the Spectre won't kill him. Nope. Had to connect on the Undying, but he sidestepped it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Drow's
Ah.
level 5. Yeah,
Drow's struggling.
for sure. It's not even that good of a drow game, right? So
Yeah.
a poor drow in this game might just die like over and over. Ench is in trouble here.
Yeah.
Should be dead to the puck spells here. And this puck is doing work. I gotta say, this Kempo guy has impressed me a lot in this event so far. He's been owning every game.
Yeah, he's doing
played.
really well. Do you think with a game like this, Travels first? Yeah, okay. Cause he had Blink there queued
like
up,
it.
I would go
Yeah.
Travels if I was him. 8 minutes
really
Travels,
good.
that's
He's gonna-
that is
oh,
insane.
Look at this coil.
A coil on the... Yeah.
And he's forcing a
He has
TP,
no mana for
even
two
if he
spells,
doesn't
though.
die here. It's still good. Like
Let's be
2
careful though,
TPs.
Magnus is coming from behind.
That was a mag.
Missed.
Missed the screw it all.
Is under attack.
Oh,
Wow, good
the
spear.
spear. He's gonna be unhappy
That was
about
like
that. He had
pixel
both
perfect.
phase shift and silence up. But yeah, didn't expect that to clip him.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Neither did I, to be honest.
So that-
That spear is so iffy sometimes.
Yeah, it is for sure. Very random spell.
Radiant's
If you haven't played that much
Slaughter.
against or with Mars, Like if you haven't
Yeah.
played Mars yourself that much, you don't really know. There's some places where you can't get clipped to, like ledges
Yeah.
and stuff.
Example, Roshan Pit.
Yeah, that's good. Also around mid lane, there's like some places you could just get screwed up or down, and other places you
Yeah.
get. But the Spectre has Haunt, so I don't know. Drow can't really lane anywhere, right? You're gonna go against Slaughter, you're gonna get haunted on. You're gonna go mid, you might get curled into haunted on. So you're just stuck to jungling.
Ange in trouble again. Should this be an easy kill once more? Oh, he missed the orb actually. Might use the coil now. Yeah, had the coil there.
Oh, here comes
Haunt
the
for...
Haunt. Guess
I
for
think
the
he
Eng,
wanted to
actually.
kill the Ange. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Bot lane, Undying, getting everyone
Arena
out
here on the
here.
Undying. Yeah, just that.
Puck is coming in though.
No coil though.
And Slaughter's also TPing in. Not sure about this one.
No dagger mana either. You have to be careful here. I missed the crush. Yeah, it's not gonna amount to anything.
I think that I don't like that rotation much by the Slaughter, like leaving his free farm lane to just do some random movements now. He might end up dying too. Just barely gets
Should
away,
be
but
fine.
but look top right. Like now Phoenix just takes this and even starts pushing the lane, whereas Slaughter could just be up there amping him and like threatening to kill
And the
him.
top tower should be down by now, honestly. Like, the starter should have taken his tower right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Now the spear on the Undying, a lot of damage coming through, and he's just dead again.
Is under attack.
4 deaths to his
Spectre is
name
gonna
already.
go top. Yeah, this is gonna set back Yolo Knights quite a bit actually, more than you would expect. The fact that Slaughter went down here, because now
Phoenix is going aggro. Is he in trouble
Spectre.
here? But he can chase one more.
yeah, Spectre
2
is
more
gonna
spirits
die.
and he's dead.
Oh,
Ah, the spirit.
missed it.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Close,
under attack.
close.
Puck TP'd on a creep. Actually, it's kind of becoming a bit of a disaster for Radiant, losing literally all
Radiant's
like
middle tower
grip
is
on
under
this game
attack.
suddenly. They have no hero in any lane. Mid tower is going down to Magnus, top tower is going down to Phoenix, bot tower is going down to Drow at the same time. This is completely ridiculous. How much at one, two TPs can snowball the game.
80 seconds cooldown.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, they were 1k ahead, now they're 2k behind. And 3k probably after the bot tower.
yeah.
Radiant's
It
bottom
shows so
tower
much, like one TP like that by the Slaughter can like snowball the
Tombstone.
game to such a degree.
He's probably gonna call the Ange, right? He has to be careful though, they don't have a lot of damage here. Oh, the spear just clips him. Be careful here. Draw Ranger's really strong in these kind of fights. Spectre can't come. He has to be really careful on Slaughter here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay. The spear to the
Radiant's middle
Drow.
tower has fallen.
Should be fine though.
No backup
Yeah,
whatsoever.
Fateball kills the... Yeah, they're starting 4k gold ahead.
Yeah,
Top lane we see Phoenix.
that was
Possibly in
like
trouble. Phoenix is gonna die to Blade Man.
Blade now. But that was almost painful to watch this whole sequence because they were in such a good position, right? They were actually in a dominant, game-winning position if they just did nothing but
Radiant's
hit creeps,
bottom tower is under
right?
attack.
And push in waves
Yeah.
to the enemy. That's all they had to do. Instead, they are getting a bit like they start reacting, trying to get kills on the map instead of just keep farming and staying in your lanes. Now
Dire's middle tower
the game is
under
not over,
attack.
of course, but they're playing very much from behind now, I would say.
And it's getting really hard now also to get the map control back. Because
lost
they're getting
all
all
three
the
towers.
mobility items now on Dire.
Dire's top tower is
Somehow,
under attack.
after winning pretty much every lane, they lost 3 towers.
Yeah.
To 3
Without taking a
catapults.
single one.
Yeah.
What do you think like made them rotate to the bot lane? They felt so unnecessary?
Attack.
For sure. I mean, I don't know. It has to be some. Oh, then maybe we can kill this
Are fortified.
Drow is bottom, let's kill him or something like that, right? And then they TP, but it's like, you don't have Dagger and Slaughter yet, you don't have...
Arena again.
I don't know, it's just some kind of calm, right? Like, on, you know, communication, like, oh, let's kill this guy, it's like...
Is under attack.
Or back on Undying
Firebag,
too.
Haunt,
Is under attack.
On? On what?
Tombstone...
The mag?
Oh, what
Egg
a
on the high ground
beautiful
is a huge egg. Yeah. Need to disengage here. They still have Blink RP too. Just Blink RP could be big.
Oh.
Catches 4! Ooh, that was... Yeah, I mean... How do you recover the team fight? It's a beautiful egg, and then RP on 4. It is completely outplayed. I mean, they should have seen it coming for sure. RP on 4, multi-shot on 4, Shockwave on 4. Oh, look
Sunray
at
on
this
4.
beautiful RP.
We might actually see the...
God.
I don't know, we might see Yolo Knights get affected a bit by the... Maybe the pressure is getting them a bit, whereas the experience of Lebanon is kicking in a bit, because they should have still remembered that they have the... They still have the Spectre, right? They have a... Like Slaughter went drums. He was set up to have such a perfect, beautiful game. And now he's so far away from Blink Dagger. He's never gonna... Maybe he's never gonna get it this game. Just because the hero farms so slowly. Most of the net worth this hero gets is the first 15 minutes.
Yeah. He could have had a Blink Mom by now. If he just went, you know, farming mode a little
like
bit. Got a top tower early.
Close to Aghanims or some shit with Blink. Like, he could have been super fat this game.
Yeah, and now I feel like it's just gonna be a non-factor.
Radiant's bottom
Potentially.
tower is under attack.
Top lane, there's gonna be a coil onto Mag. So they might be getting a really
And?
nice kill here.
Good bash, crush, and dead. Well done.
Yeah.
That was good. But they lost the bottom tier 2, minute 16. That means they lose control of the outpost, losing even more map control.
Yeah.
Another arena on the Rubik, and he just dies. And we have 8 deaths on Undying, 5 deaths on Rubik. That's 13 combined. That's a lot of deaths.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
This Undying is not having a game.
No, he's dead
Another
again.
death for Undying. Yeah. And they can't defend this mid tower. They have no haunt.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So after this
Slaughter
mid tower,
also
just transition to Roche. It should be pretty straightforward then, right?
Slaughter also does nothing in this type of scenario, right? When you're playing from behind.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Certainly not, yeah.
Like, when you have to be defending your towers or pushing out waves, ratting, like this type of scenarios, like... I know it firsthand. I used to spam this hero back in the day, and this is like the worst scenario you can be in as a Slaughter. The way you come back as Radiant now is to... You take your occasional fight with Haunt, but for the most part, you just want to be cutting waves. Puck is kind of happy in this type of scenario, but everyone else are suffering massively.
Yeah. Especially the Spectre. She's gonna get shoved out of the map soon. Duels on Undying, another death. It's death number 10. He has 1,000 net worth on Undying. 1,000!
Dire's middle
Yeah,
tower
it's
is
rough.
under attack.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Definitely very rough.
Dire's
Yeah.
top tower is
I feel there's probably a lot of mental damage done to the Radiant team at this point, to be honest. They look so disconnected. And just another kill bot
Yeah.
lane. They just keep feeding kills bot lane.
tower is under attack.
For sure, but you literally can't move anywhere, right? Like, you're Undying, you're Rubik, you're Slaughter, like... I don't know, I think you have to like all go top, try to force the Dire team to come back on their own side of the map. I think trying to deward these wards is like really difficult, because they're gonna keep playing in those and just keep killing you when you come in the vicinity.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. Like, if Diadem gets ahead like this against the Radiant lineup, I feel it's just so hard to play Dota. Like, this Slaughter, this Puck, Undying, Rubik, everyone's so scared now.
Yeah. The towers drop actually so fast in this game, right? Like it was just one little mistake. You know, you say little because it's not. Oh, RP, completely whiffed.
Dodged
Puck is
RP.
out. Undying is kind of in a pickle here though.
Undying in again. The death number 11. And he's just there by himself, you know? Like, that's what I mean. Like, they're so disconnected. Slada is farming, Rubik is farming, Spectre is farming, and they're just not making any moves together.
Let's see if Kempo can make some magic happen here. Maybe snatch the Roche here. Or the Aegis.
It's possible. Unlikely, but possible.
And scouting him. Yeah, it shouldn't be possible.
Yeah, also uses the Blink Dagger. Not happening. Also, if you think about it, this Empowered Drow is actually not too bad. Gets like a lot of damage from it. How much, like 90 or so?
Scanning.
Plus 60, right? Or what?
How much damage do you
Plus-
get bonus?
You get 40%.
32%?
No, you get 32%. It's not that much.
Ah, yeah.
It's
Our
okay,
starter
you
just
know?
getting picked off there.
Is under attack.
How much is 32? Yeah, like 60 damage? It's a free relic. Not bad.
Yeah.
You remember the Aghanims, Magnus, where Rangers had cleave too?
Yeah, it wasn't played much though. I remember the 4-second
Yeah.
cooldown, no mana cost skewer. Agonist.
Ah, dude. Was it 4 seconds?
Yeah, 4 seconds.
I thought it was lower. 4 seconds, huh? Yeah. It was great.
But, you know, you had to I don't know, you just skewered around constantly, right?
Yeah, I mean, you didn't move anymore.
Yeah. Look at
Imagine if
Undying.
AM had no
farming
mana cost
midway
blink.
with Tombstone. This is what it's come to for him.
Yeah, he's literally standing high ground and chilling. With his broom handle. Spectre finished Manta style at least.
I don't know, I think Radiant's doing a decent job to recover. If they can hold on to this Rax here,
Are fortified.
I don't. If they
But
lose
how
the
do they
Rax,
hold
I
on?
think it's pretty grim. They just spam their spells.
Who are out and Undying?
Yeah,
No
it's
Tombstone
dead.
also. Just dead.
I think you want Spectre. Do you want Spectre here? And spamming daggers? I think you do, right?
Another spear. They're just getting picked off one by one, but his blink ends.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
Do you think Spectre should come back here?
Yeah, he has to. They're gonna lose the Rex if he doesn't. They might lose the Rex regardless, but if he loses Rex, I don't see a,
I mean,
like,
since his teammates
like,
died, right? It's redundant whether or not he comes back. But just in general, I think you want your Spectre there to just spam daggers.
Radiant's
Yeah, and stand kind of in the front line.
You're not an anti-mage, right? Yeah, like you don't want to be.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
I don't think you gain enough by being on the map.
I feel you could even bait like a buyback Haunt kind of play, you know, with Blade Mail, deal a ton of damage, you buy back Haunt, something like that.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is
Actually,
under
Slada should be out on the map farming while the Puck and the Spectre defense. But that's the
Last
ideal
top,
scenario.
but there's no chance they can come. I mean, what do you do now that your Rex is down? They're just gonna do the same thing with mid lane. How do you respond now? They're even stronger than before.
Yeah, true. That's why you need to defend the first one with everybody, right? Because like,
Starter just picked up Blink though. They might want to initiate a
look at
draw here.
Drow.
But he has
very
Aegis.
aggressive here.
Aegis and Manta.
He's in a very bad
This is-
position.
He has Hurricane Pike though. His team is coming. Back him up. Oh, the Sunray! Oh, it's so good that spell, man. Arena, Rubik.
Oh,
Big egg
they
RP
killed the egg.
combo on 3.
Kill the egg! Oh, that was
They
gonna
couldn't
be it.
kill the egg,
For
man.
the game.
RP
way there.
egg on 3. Draw Ranger hitting from the
Oh,
outside. But even if they kill the egg, I feel like
Yeah,
Fight,
but it's
you
just a nail in the coffin for sure when it goes off in that scenario, pops on everybody.
Yeah.
You know the next
Last
round of
hit
spells comes
also.
out again. Yeah.
you know what's actually really awesome? I didn't think about before. This 50% gust blind talent with the egg. You actually miss at the egg.
Yeah, that is really cool.
At least I think you miss at the egg. Does it count as a structure?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No, I know you can miss on the egg with radiance and stuff on.
Oh, then definitely, yeah, that's super good talent then. Oh, you got scored back into the fountain.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower
I don't think maybe the game's still on. Nice
Yeah.
little play
I mean, is it though?
by,
They're kind of just delaying the inevitable. I guess you want to try, but okay.
Well,
In
Aegis
your
is gonna be
experience,
out
when is
now.
like a good time to tap out? Like to preserve morale and
I mean,
stuff.
if you're like really, you know, really done with this game, you could have tapped out earlier. But at the same time, like they got the Aegis right now.
But I might
and
get more
Aegis
here.
is kind of like, yeah,
Nope, Master's breaking out.
no.
Call it a warning.
There you have a Spectre, right? You gotta just try, like, see what you can do. Maybe a next Roche fight you can. It is still kind of fragile. If Drow gets jumped and you know he almost died earlier, and it's like, if you didn't have Aegis there
is under attack.
and you get a fight like that, then it's like you might actually turn the game around.
Yeah. Magnus went for the meme, by the way. He went for the axe.
Oh,
It's not a thing anymore, is it?
it is.
I feel it's pretty
the
weak
same.
compared to, like, a
It just
BKB.
has, yeah, I mean, for sure, it's a meme. Like, he has heals though, so he has like kind of infinite mana to use it.
Oh yeah, he's
I don't know,
used to it. I
haven't
just
seen anyone
noticed
buy
that.
it. I haven't seen anyone buy this item in like I don't even know since the
I haven't
patch.
seen anyone buy a Yules on Magnus. What is that? I don't know, mid Magnus?
Yeah. Hench looks to
Hench
be
a little bit of trouble
trouble,
here.
but he has a lot of heal and sticks.
Here, Glimmer kept up. Oh, Draw Ranger pounding in from the outside. Back to jumping on the Draw Ranger though. He has the clumsy net. Double damage on Drow. And back then we see
Master on Spectre.
Rubik surviving with the
Spectre's
Soul
gonna
Rip. Very nice. Oh,
Spectre
Spectre just killed the Drow.
Drow. Yeah. Solo kill. He's almost over 20 now. Wait a second. Black. Do we have a game on
Are
our
we
hands
seeing it?
now?
Phoenix has no Q. Oh, you're getting Yule. Here's Basher. He's getting bashed. You just get. I feel like this Magnus, honestly, with these items, he's just
Middle tower is under
like
attack.
kind of throwing the game. I'm getting a bit mad. Sorry.
It's full grief.
What is
grief
like
right now.
Yule's Axe? Like you could have had like Echo Saber, BKB, and like half an AC, bro.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Suddenly
Sorry.
Spectre is actually
My
level
little
20 now.
outburst there. I apologize.
All good. The Spectre, like I said, level 20. He has ultimate all coming on Curry. He has a Basher. Like he just goes on top of Drow, right? And look at Drow's items. He has
Yeah.
no. Yeah, he has a pike, but Spec don't care about that. He's gonna run after you.
How did he actually die? Like he didn't even use net on Spectre and he died.
I mean, just Dagger is so strong, right? 22% slow.
He just got
and
bashed
he
out?
gets the speed himself. Eventually he got bashed, but Drow has no butterfly yet. Look at his age, he's so squishy. And he was alone, isolated, so Desolate was strong.
Magnus. Actually
Dying
going for the
gonna
meme.
Get his 14th death here. No problem.
Yeah. Roshan is up in about a minute. I mean, this Magnus meme is kind of triggering me. Not gonna lie. They can't kill the puck. He's gonna blink out, silence out, and he is out.
What's that
Making a lot of space. Who has the Shiva's guard? Oh, Phoenix got Shiva's now. That's a pretty big pickup.
So the real carry is actually the Mars Phoenix combo, right? To some extent. If they use their spells like correctly and like Slaughter, Rubik, those guys are stuck in there and they just die.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you
doesn't kill
like?
the Spectre though?
Yeah. Do you like this butterfly instead of BKB and draw?
No, not really.
Dire's
mean-
bottom tower is under attack.
I think
Like,
they thought the game was over, right? Like the way they
Radiant's top
itemized
tower is under attack.
the mag item build, maybe even the draw one took to some extent.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Ah, it's
attack.
possible.
Radiant's top tower
I hope it
has
doesn't bite
fallen.
them in the butt, because Magnus has like 8,000 ways of gold pretty much.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
So this Aghanim, what does it do? It just gives you mobility. It adds nothing. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
the skewer does deal damage if you clip it on heroes.
Dire's
But-
bottom tower is under attack.
He also has a telescope, so it's a super long skewer. And a talent. It's like a screen length skewer.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's bottom tower is
But
under
yeah,
attack.
that's why you don't call it. That's why you keep fighting for your life.
I'm sure, but like I didn't expect this trolling from this region. Haunt on.
Okay, there's a horn
Oh,
here.
this egg
This
is
a bit
beautiful,
crazy.
though. I need to get out. I need to get out. The Spectre's in trouble. Oh, is it time to call the ambulance? But not for me? No, it's not.
I don't know, this is like such a throw once again. You finally came back into the game and then you do this weird haunt when you don't see anybody. Go into the high ground. It's very impatient play
Yeah.
by the
Why did they
by the
force it like
Radiant
that
squad
again?
here. Yeah, I don't know.
They
can just
haunted
defend their
without
base,
any
right?
vision, by the way.
Yeah.
Like they just haunted blind.
Spectre
For,
could
I
just
don't know.
farm. Keep farming, take the one bouncy bot, get get really close to your Scotty.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And
Yeah, for
Radiant's
sure.
middle barracks are under attack.
This Puck Magnus duel here is kind of
Radiant's
interesting.
middle barracks has
I
fallen.
feel like Puck is winning it though. Oh, got scored into the team though.
Things are without error.
Ow. And they got the Midrex as well. And now they're gonna get Roshan. Ah, this is probably a nail in the coffin. I don't know why you forced the fight there. That was really unnecessary. Without any information.
definitely some lack of experience there for Yolo Knights.
Now look at this damage that Drought used to Roshan. It's so broken that you just ignore the 20 armor.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he kills anybody in like potentially like 3-4 hits, right? Even Spectre
Yeah.
can die.
Uh-huh.
Like now, he has him power. He has level 20, level 18, ultimate, like butterfly.
If you proc on Spectre, how much damage do you deal? 500 damage plus 120, no, plus 90. About 500 damage if you proc. That's so much damage, man.
Yeah.
Oh, and his tower goes down so fast as well.
Spectre
Also, his
on
enchantment
3
gets
seconds.
buffed
Under attack.
massively. Yeah, but how do you start this fight now with his Aegis on the draw?
Yeah, you can't. You need to be here on Spectre. You need to dagger the draw like constantly.
Yeah. I think you need to go in, die. He doesn't have TP. He doesn't have TP. Like as Spectre, you need to be here, die, buy back Haunt. That's the only thing you can do.
Okay, here comes the
Phoenix!
Hornet trying to burst the
Ooh.
Phoenix.
Gonna get an egg
An
off
egg.
now. Ah, this is.
Oh,
I didn't know it.
it's getting bounced around in the arena. That's it, GG.
They must be really unhappy with how this game went, man. Like they had it in the beginning, then threw it, and then they kind of were making a comeback, and then threw it again. Like this has to sting, man. This has to sting.
Not I mean, first the Slaughter TP bot, right? And the puck running down there, the wasted haunt on the dead edge, if you remember that in the beginning. That was kind of the beginning. And then that put them in
Yeah.
that crazy deficit, and then they almost managed to come back. Obviously, maybe a bit due to the weird item builds here and there, but yeah. Let's see. I don't know. I still feel like Yolo Knights are actually they're making it pretty competitive, right? It's just I felt like this game they lost due to inexperience and some very crucial but like mistakes that they're not so apparent, but they're massive.
Yeah, I mean those two TP errors, like any pub player out there, this is why you don't waste an 80-second cooldown like that. Has huge impact.
Also, like you have a lane, you're completely free farming, you TP bot lane, nobody's getting dove. Nobody's, nothing's happening. You just TP across the map for no reason whatsoever. And the Phoenix player, like, is also GH, right? So he knows, okay, I'm pushing. He probably even tells his team, listen, guys, this was awful for them, just don't die to the slaughter. And we won the game. Like, I would say that because that's how massive it is. And we saw it on
Yeah.
the screen as well. Like, they lost 3 towers from this moment. So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've honestly not seen it in a long time that 3 towers got pressured at the same time on all 3 lanes. It makes no sense. Like in Dota, if you play all 3 lanes, usually you get punished hardcore. But they got
It's a
away with
snowballing
it.
effect
They
too,
built
right?
4,000 Echo Fleet.
Spectre wastes Haunt, then Slaughter TP's bot, then Puck runs bot as well, leaving his mid lane open, and then they all kind of end up bottom lane, and they lose the bot tower regardless. Yeah.
Yeah. I was just a
we
huge
should,
snowball. But
gonna have a break, I guess, and then we're gonna have a game 3.
Break game
Epic
3.
series.
See you guys soon.
So I've come to the conclusion I'm just one man amongst thousands. In this world I love them, shout they'll do fine without me. The chemicals in my head don't work as yours. 'Cause every piece of road is a little bit of happiness. Every kind of love causes a little bit less regret. Please strike me thunder. Let me get closer to the light. Let me go under the water till I can breathe. Let me go up. 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 Let me go up.
I never wanna hold you back. I wanna give you every chance to make it, to make it. I'm afraid if our love collides, you'll leave me alone tonight. 'Cause I'm changing and I'm breaking. Is this over? I'm scared to ask these questions 'cause I know that you'll reject my love, moving slow. Frozen to these pieces without a show.
Welcome back, Lexter
Yep.
and fellow viewers.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Who do you think is winning
Game
three?
I mean, I don't know. Like Yolo Knight looked like they were taking it, but then I don't know what happened. Like they just completely collapsed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, the draft was interesting. The early game was kind of interesting too. The way Eng, like there was some weird decisions both in draft and in the early game. Eng taking over those creeps. They should know by now that was not a good idea, right? That put them in such a bad position. Because if I think that they just play out the lane normally with either heal or impetus, and he just plays like a ranged support that just hits, then suddenly the laning phase is completely different, which probably, yeah, it's not going to give them that big of a lead to then throw away a few minutes later. So
Yeah, I mean,
also the
completely
puck mid
agree.
was like, it turned out to be a pretty cool pick, right? The way it went, he did a lot of work until the fatal mistake started happening.
Until it didn't.
Until it didn't, yeah. But I mean, any hero, you know, you make mistakes like that, any hero is gonna look bad.
Yeah, but I just feel like Puck is like one of those heroes. Like, if you don't have a 100% perfect game, mid game, you just become like a support. Like, you have no damage anymore.
Yeah.
Really, for the only way for that hero to scale, in my opinion, is if you get a Dagon, because then you actually deal damage.
No, I agree. You definitely need to. You definitely need to keep getting items and keep getting net worth, because yeah, your spells just run out of damage. That's very true.
Yeah. I mean, I'm losing way too many games as Puck where they just get one pipe and I'm completely useless. I did like 200 damage. with my combo.
Yeah. No, I mean we picked that quite a lot in 5-man too for Chessy, and even though he plays a really good puck, right? Like he might be one of the best pucks in the West, honestly. And still
Excluding
he
me, of
can have
course.
he can make all these fucking crazy plays and phase shifts, escapes, and like all this cuteness in the game, and be like 11-1 and 25. Be the last one guy alive for our team. But it's like, what if he was just a DP with like 3 slots and like maybe a really ugly score, but then he's alive as the last guy with his ult on, killing everyone. At the end of the day, that's still better. Like, it is this flashy hero that you need to play so flawlessly on it too. And
yeah, but the only time I like Puck is when you really have a lot of already damage and you literally just need control. Like against an anti-mage or whatever, you just need a coil to kill him. You pick Puck. Like you don't pick Puck to deal damage or anything like that. Like
you also have people to. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think Puck support might be in general. If you're talking about Puck, it's like maybe that's small like where the hero belongs as a hero. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. We probably won't see mid Puck again, right? Lebanon bans out the Slaughter this time actually, so they went back to that. Probably the safe lane weren't so happy playing in Slaughter, but I don't think
they messed up big time, man. They were supposed to crush that hero and they got owned by it.
Yeah. So Slaughter Sven, what's left then? So it's Magnus Sven,
Io,
so Wisp.
Io.
Oh, they first pick Voice for it.
Maybe Yolo not expected them to pick Io first, and they don't even know how to play themselves.
It's very possible. I don't know if Risk plays it.
Yeah, it's honestly not a super hard hero, but it's not very easy either.
I also think that hero has to be played really well to be strong, right? Like I think you pick a guy who's pretty mediocre on Wisp, like he's not gonna, or a team is mediocre on the hero. I don't think it's not gonna be as effective as some team who's practiced it a lot and like has this Wisp spammer, right?
So here's the 5-head question: is it even worth it to pick Io at all for either team? Yes. Okay.
I mean, GH says yes. Yeah. It's worth.
I was just wondering because it takes a lot of team coordination and stuff, which none of these teams should really have. Like not to that level. But,
true, but at the same time, GH has played Wisp like for the last 5 years, right? So he definitely knows his Wisp. He's probably capable of telling people kind of how they need to play or whatever in the needed situations. The Void pick is pretty good here, right? Really, like I think time dilation is pretty good with Void Spirit. It's also nice to have this hard lockdown against him in Chrono. Wisp kind of goes both ways, right? If you Chrono the Wisp +1, it's nice. If you don't Chrono the Wisp +1, he can relocate them out, things like that. So it goes both ways, of course, here. Now they're gonna ban heroes out for the Void, which is a Beastmaster, very solid ban. What else do people like to run in the offlane against Void? That's like people play some kind of Venomance and stuff, but I don't think we're gonna see that. I also think in the game it's not as effective. It's mostly just a lane.
Mars is kind of annoying. Night Stalker can be pretty tricky in the mid game.
Okay. Night Stalker has gotten some popularity recently.
Yeah.
So who plays the Void Spirit? That's of course that's Noob, right? So it's like a mid Void Spirit, most likely. And then it's a GH Wisp. And on your side it's the Mo Void and Mego O Earth Spirit, I would imagine.
So what do you pick with Void against these two heroes though? Like you need like just damage now, right?
I think AA is a good pick. Yeah. It's not the best with Void Spirit, obviously, because he's so elusive, but it's really good as Wisp, and you already have 2 nice setups. So I think that could be a nice, easy third pick. AA shows nothing. Just like, nice pick, I think. Apart from that, let's see what's banned. Snap's banned.
other than A, what?
I could see some Crystal
Sword.
Maiden maybe being okay.
Oh, sure. CM is always solid. I feel like CM is one of those heroes you can just always pick. Like it's always gonna do
Maybe Witch
know.
Doctor.
thing. Yeah,
I would
maybe.
say one of those three would be the position 5.
Death
But
Prophet.
they just go DP straight off the bat here. Probably for the
Good
offlaner,
pick.
right?
Lanes well against Void Spirit. And obviously
back
the
to the
old school
game one.
combo. Oh,
Yeah.
could
Going
be
back to the
offlane
game
also.
one as well. I think it's more likely to be offlane for the Remon guy, right? They played it in game 1 too, and he was really successful there. Rocky laning phase, but then came
Yeah.
back and was really strong. Going for that grease.
I feel
though,
like
which
it's
is
really
pretty cool,
tough to lane though. Against IO +1, a DP usually struggles against a sustain.
Depends on his 4. He has Earthspit with him. Yeah, and also depends on the carry, I guess, right? I think IO lanes are usually not that scary. What's even left for the IO? So there's no Sven. There's like PA, there's Gyrocopter. Right?
Yeah.
PA maybe not so much. PA here makes no sense, I don't think, against Void and Morphling, I
It
think.
could work, but probably not.
But there's so much silence already, so not really.
Yeah.
I would not mind just the gyro.
Yeah, I like
Gyro
Gyro too.
combination.
Also, what I've seen really strong with IO, Medusa.
But yeah,
But of course, it can't be as active. So Witch Doctor 4 and Witch Doctor 5, right? So they're not looking
Dr.
for an IO
5,
partner now.
Aixen, IO. I mean, maybe they're gonna do the IO offlane, right? With the like you said, with the offlane partner. With
What would that be
Radix.
then?
I don't know.
Slaughter's
maybe Legion
out.
Commander or
Legion is good, yeah. Or CK even, something like that.
yeah, CK, Legion Commander, maybe some Centaur or Axe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe Night Stalker IO is really strong actually. They could go Night Stalker here,
Yeah, it is.
and it would be pretty powerful.
like
I
it.
think. They would have
I'm a
a
big
pretty
Night
low
Stalker
team
fan.
fight though. But yeah, I think the hero is strong.
And when you
no
press
team
R,
fight,
everyone's
though.
so scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do not have a lot of team, but I agree. And I don't think they can really salvage that too much. I mean, what carry gives team fight other than Gyro? None.
Yeah, it has to be like Luna or something maybe. Luna, Medusa, Gyro, one of the 3.
I feel like Medusa could be quite a safe pick. Of course, they could also put the Dusa middle if anything happens, you know. It's I mean, I'm a big Dusa fanboy. Like, I feel the hero is really underrated right now.
Definitely, I agree.
You know, her stats gain is insane, right? She gets like 4 int and like 3.7 agi or something like that.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is pretty nutty. Just pick your casual 5. Like, why are they wasting
8?
so much time on this pick? I don't understand.
18
They should be saving this for the last pick. Like, this should be an easy just A or easy CM or whatever. Just pick some 5.
I like A even more now. Enigma.
So it's Enigma 5, I guess.
Spectre.
And the Instant Spectre. Great
Spectre
against
Witch Doctor is
Enigma.
really strong.
Yeah, they banned out the AA.
I don't know why they didn't pick
Legion
A.
Commander.
Against Witch IO is so good.
I mean, it's kind of a forgotten hero a little bit, so maybe they just didn't think about it. Right? It's not that often
Fair
you
enough.
see AA nowadays.
So you think, what then? They're gonna pick the +5 last, or +5 Enigma?
No, it's +5 Enigma, I'm pretty sure. They have so much team fight, long cooldowns. +5 Enigma is really strong, laning phase wise. Like your creeps are always near the tower, right?
Oh, Zeus Spectre, man. This Enigma 5 plan got completely owned just with that, I feel.
I kind of did. candidates. I don't know. You just die, right?
Like, I should just die from 2 Rs. So it's Void Spirit
Yeah.
offlane, and you baited them. Viper.
Okay.
Ah. Man, this is gonna be so
I mean, it looks
hard.
like it looks like a very juicy Viper game, right? But at the same time, your lineup is kind of awkward. If they had like a Crystal Maiden instead of the Enigma, I would think that their lineup made a lot of sense and was like really well rounded. The Enigma 5, it gives them. I mean, it might still work, honestly, right? It comes down very much to how well the lanes goes for them. Because the mid Viper against Zeus, I guess it's kind of even. Maybe Viper favorite. What do you think?
It's definitely Viper favorite. Like until level 3, Zeus can't really touch the creeps. You know, like you literally just walk high ground and you right click him. He can't contest you. But we'll even see if he even does that. You know, a lot of Vipers just skill Nether Toxin level 1 now and push out lane.
Yeah, I mean the Zeus might just farm, right, and be okay. Maybe he'll fall a bit behind. What about bot lanes like Earthspirit, DP against Spectre Witch Doctor?
I feel Spectre
I
Witch
think
Doctor are
DP
completely fine there.
Yeah, but so is DP Earthspirit, right?
Yeah, it should be
It's
like a
pretty
trade
even.
farm lane.
Yeah, I mean DP should not be able to die, right? If they ever get Maledict on, maybe level 3 they have some timing. But against Siphon is so strong against the Maledict. And then
Yeah,
top lane
it-
is
not
the Enigma
happening.
is the big X factor here, right? Like how well can this hero do? What is he gonna
Well,
do?
so
I mean, I've played.
how do you
I
play
played
Enigma
a fair
5?
share.
Do
I
you
played it
just
a
like
lot,
deny
actually.
range creeps?
Yeah, you just deny every range creep, and then you just play around, giving the carry most of the experience, and you keep the side, the big camp block with the Eidolon, right? You just you just hang out, and then at some point you can go jungle, and you buy Bassi as well. I buy Bassi at least for the carry, but this game here they have a void, so it doesn't really matter. Buy some
So the
salves if you
plan
need it.
is you just give him a 1v1 in lane, and he kind of just fights the support, right?
Yeah, more or less. The thing is that obviously when you deny every range creep like this, the lane is in such a good favor for the Void. He has the passive region on tower all the time, plus he has the what's it called? Like the enemy gets way less experience, right? Like it takes a long time for them to even get level 2. I like to pick it when I have a carry that's kind of self-sustainable. I can leave alone, like a Nyx. They have Void in this case. It's pretty good as well.
Yeah, no, that makes complete
Like
sense.
I don't want a hero that I need. I don't want a hero that I need to babysit too much. At some point, I can just go jungle on my Enigma. The jungle is right there, next to me. So, and
Yeah,
normally
so-
I would
so
go
they're
like
doing-
I would just rush.
But you still go
This
blink
game,
BKB eventually, or
Yeah, I think that has been my go-to. I think maybe this game I would think about buying like a pipe or something like a cloak at least, because
right?
like you said, you might just die to these 2 R spells, and then what the fuck is your blink tip gonna do?
That's true. I just feel like a +5 Enigma against Spectre is so hard to play because at any point in the game, I feel he just blows you up.
The battle
Yeah, I
begins.
mean you're right, but at the same time the black hole is less valuable when you're +5. So you can't just, if he goes on you, you can't just midnight pulse yourself and black hole.
Blade
Who
mail
cares? Look what they're doing though. They're swapping up the lanes. This is really bad, I think. So this is, in my opinion, this makes Enigma way worse. Actually,
though. Yeah,
I think the
why are they
strength of
putting Earth Spirit
Enigma-
bottom?
the strength of Enigma 5 or 4 or whatever you want to call it this game, it's still a 5, right? When you have Earth Spirit technically, but
Yeah.
the strength of Enigma 5 is you keep the wave in your tower, giving the carry extra regen, and like they can't punish you. Whereas now they want to deny creeps for the Spectre, but I don't know. It's not the same.
Yeah. Also, we did see the Viper going for Nether Toxin, and I feel like this just gives the mid lane way too much freedom, you know? Like, if it's just go poison attack and passive, the Zeus is gonna get pressured so much. But now, you just kind of give him a free lane. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's just a matter of like, is it worth trying to go for this type of like you're also giving yourself potentially a better game, right? By getting that nanotoxin, getting all the creeps every time, and you're still gonna eventually pressure the Zeus.
Fair enough. We'll see, I guess.
Like, he's
It's
gonna
just,
hit
like-
3 now, you know. Now it's the same. Like he's gonna just click poison on him. But he got
Yeah, it's just Zeus is really weak level 1 and 2. Like level 3 is actually quite decent with static field and everything.
yeah.
But yeah, what's done is done. Bot lane I feel is just gonna be a disaster for Radiant. Like how do they even lane here? Like what?
Yeah, what is
I don't
Ursula
understand.
supposed to do in this lane?
Yeah.
I think he would be much more happy going top with DP.
For sure. And then it would be much more happy bottom.
Yeah. I mean, Enigma can be happy enough top, I guess. Like, not really super happy, but I think that the guy who's suffering the most here is definitely gonna be the Earth Spirit. And the Void too, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I
how
think
are they
the
gonna
Void
maintain lane
is like-
control? 2 melees. Void is gonna get fucking smashed here. If
I mean, it's
Dire
5
plays this
CS.
correctly. Yeah.
He has no jump right now. Now Earth Spirit is
Earth
TPing
Spirit's
middle?
being mid now. They're gonna kill Zeus, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Dead.
Oh!
Oh! That was close.
So there's that.
Okay.
I mean, it's a nice kill to get, but Viper has no resources. He's gonna send out a bottle. Zeus is gonna TV back mid and be, you know, fine. It doesn't. Zeus early on, it's like whatever. If you kill him a few times, he still gets
I never
a
seen
6,
just steal
gets
kills.
a kill.
Oh.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay,
Actually-
so he plays it a bit more like he plays like a ganker. He like 2 points of Malefice now on Enigma.
But he's not ganking.
I mean, I would probably think more about skilling my W maxed and then play heavy on Midnight Pulse. Maybe a 1 or 2 points in my queue.
Yeah.
Can they kill the
I
Spectre?
think the same way.
They're gonna kill Spectre?
Oh. Just overcommitted, huh?
Alright. Yeah. Maybe that's where the 2 points in your Malefice comes into play.
What is the difference? 0.2?
It's pretty big,
The one seems kind of
I
value.
guess. I mean, for sure, but yeah.
Okay, so the biggest question is Void though. How is he ever gonna come back into this game? Void is not a hero you can really play from behind.
Do you like this? What is this rush wand? I've seen
On-
it. He did it
on
last
Magic-
game too.
on Faces
He did
Void.
it on Sven too.
Oh.
Yeah, he rushed
I
one.
think it's just a player thing. I don't think anybody else really does this.
Okay.
Dire's middle tower is
'Cause,
under
like,
attack.
You know, why buy the recipe this early on? You have 2 empty slots, right? You might as well spend the recipe on a circlet or you know a salve or whatever.
He has to be careful bottom here if the Spirit connects. Never mind. Zeus speed out to base. I mean, this Faces Void is just getting completely demolished, and they're not. Like, how are they gonna help him? His net worth
I also think like
Dire's
I know
middle tower
GH and CBS obviously brothers and all, so maybe that's the reasoning. But I think Witch Doctor, Spectre, and Wisp, Void Spirit maybe would have been better naming setup as well.
is way better. Yeah,
Then
I agree.
Then again, you do have the kill potential with the Void Spirit maybe. And Witch Doctor.
I mean, I can't complain because bot lane is going fantastically for Dire. Viper is actually rotating in here, level 5.
Alright. I mean, what's it called?
Radiant's bottom tower
Void
is
Spirit could have
under
soloed
attack.
this lane.
Yeah, and now Earth Spirit is taking
much.
middle. Dude, I'm so confused what's happening in these games, dude. Now Viper's
feeling
taking
very
back middle.
Almost gets cancelled actually. Yeah, I mean for sure. It's definitely not
Dire are
like not
scanning.
completely after the script.
Yeah, Zeus is level 6 now, by the way. They're gonna look top lane.
Void might
If he
die.
gets below 225, that one more. Ah. Didn't manage to steal the kill, but kill the kill. Oh, he almost got the Earth Spirit too.
The Void actually also
Yeah.
time walked away all the Zeus damage. If it came a second later, he might have died too from the Maledict.
Right. Yeah, if it's bad for but again, Zeus is, you know, pretty good on the Nebulous department. DP and Void are really struggling, like a lot.
Yeah. Viper is.
Be careful on
handball.
Viper. Viper's just gonna die.
He might.
I think, right?
Is he?
Is under attack.
Isn't he just killing both?
No.
No,
Maledict,
not
man.
quite. But like, yeah. But it was close.
Yeah. And now Zeus is gonna get 2 D-Ward monies because he knows both ward locations. That's actually just 250
Yeah.
gold for free.
Yeah, he's gonna be even with net with now.
Yeah.
Radiant's
he does know the
middle
ward there,
tower
right?
is
Yeah.
under attack.
Okay, good. Yep, good levels too. Actually, higher level than the Viper now by half.
Yeah. Also, the build he went, the 3 nulls.
Chronosphere
I don't
on
think he really
Spectre?
lost much gold.
I just dead.
Radiant's middle tower. is
Okay,
under
the
attack.
road to recovery, I guess.
Yeah. So it's like Void Spirit and Viper are the happiest people in this game.
Yeah, I mean, Void Spirit literally just had the freest game ever in his life, probably.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Nice little kick there.
Void Spirit to beat middle? Interesting. There's a lot of very interesting TPs in this series, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Again, it's like TPing away from his free farm lane, right? To potentially go for this Viper kill, but it's like,
Oh, they haunt
they're
for the
gonna get
Viper, actually. Yeah. Zeus ult, a little bit
definitely
wasted, but I guess that's fine.
and you don't even
Mid
care.
has to be a
as
bit
Viper
careful
there,
here. If you get stun melted it, bounce. Oh, the bounce didn't go on Earth Spirit, he would be dead. Unlucky. Oh, lucky. I wanna see it. Ah, but
Look at
this
man,
Void is
TP
so
top.
unhappy.
TP does it again. TP top now, level 6.
He just, yeah, actually just, why? There's free farm
Did
bottom.
it again now. Yeah.
What, so what are they, what's the plan here?
They're just gonna push, I guess. Just gonna push the tower. But here comes
Oh,
the Witch Doctor
Jelly.
TP.
The
This
Witcher
TP
is
by
dead,
TP
right?
is definitely not as detrimental as the last one. This might actually will turn out pretty decently. Just because he's putting pressure on the map, right? Like he's by TPing top, he already forced the Witch Doctor TP, and he's potentially getting the tower.
They still have Glyph though. So he's definitely, I feel like they're not gonna get the tower. Maybe a Witch Doctor kill, but this is a super fierce Batman, I feel, for Radiant though. 4 heroes to kill the Witch Doctor.
Look at Spectre bot, man. He's like happiest slam ever. Finds a stack.
And Viper's gonna die again middle.
Nice.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, you're just getting
He had
outmoved.
such a
And
good
regional
game.
on Zeus.
I'm like-
Ah, yes, he gets it! Gaben, man.
Dire's
Earthship is
top
probably toast, right? Get. Oh! He has a roll in too, but. And the regional is still kicking in. I love regional on Zeus, man. So broken.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
And now they just rotate top. They got Zeus, they got everything. They're super strong. And Enigma has to be careful here, and Void has to be careful too. They're under a ward.
Radiant's
Chronosphere on
Oh,
Zeus
oh,
though.
Very good.
They have a
one.
black hole too. Do they have enough damage? But the bashes are coming in clutch. Wow. That was so many bashes, man. That was very weird because they had vision on them. Like the way they moved in there is, yeah.
I mean, he was like it was kind of a chrono that like barely hit them both, right? So maybe they were playing around like,
Dire's
oh, I can
top
really you
tower
out
is
type
under
of thing.
attack.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Void slowly getting back into the game though. 4K net worth on par with the Spectre.
That kill
The
on Zeus
Void
was
Spectre
nice,
matchup was
right?
pretty bad, right? For Void.
No, I mean, I don't know. Spectre kills his team, doesn't really kill the Void, right? And you don't really want to, like, chronoing Spectre is kind of redundant, but at the same time, like, Void, Spectre plays kind of a slow game, which gives Void the time to get all these broken items.
Yeah.
Dire's
If you
bottom
get
tower
BKB, MKB, he can definitely kill the Spectre.
And also, if the game ever goes very late, then the Void, you know, is pretty much unkillable against Spectre.
Yeah. Oh, they smoked up here. There's still a black hole.
He's getting smoked.
Oh, they want to
down.
find the
This is
Spectre
a
here.
nice smoke. But Wisp is
Ooh,
ready.
that was very
Wait,
good.
reload in 1 second.
Ah.
Oh, okay. Spells were casted. Spectre eventually goes down.
TP using ult to push bot tower as well.
is under attack.
And they should be
Nice-
getting this, right?
Nice idea of
Dire's
Risk.
structures
Yeah, I
are
think so.
fortified.
Void Spirit's coming in though.
And Zeus also with a Cane Rune. They have to be a little bit careful here. They don't have the black hole available. Yeah, but Zeus is really strong here. Zeus ult up
Yeah,
in
get
one.
out, guys.
And club. They can chase this down, I think. Haunt coming in as
They
well.
can.
He's just dead.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
A lot of
attack.
space for Void and Viper though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Viper putting in a lot of pressure on the mid lane. Zeus is DPing there to defend it though. Should be quite easy with just a couple of Arc Lightnings. Bot lane, tower down good. They need to definitely get the mid tower as well to just secure the triangle area.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Mid tower is kind of hard to take though for Dire, I think.
It
And
is.
if the Viper stays alive, throws down his poison.
Careful roll. Oh, you hit him actually.
Mid lane.
He's gonna keep you out though. Be fine. What?
Oh,
The
he comes
mana
over
thing on the
something.
Viper. Yeah, just dead. Enigma very weak and pulled in. Air Spirit in the back, killing the Witch Doctor. Oh, getting cancelled by the Chronosphere just on the IO though.
You have sticks, bro. Almost gets the chrono on
Just
both
time
there. That would
dilation.
have been big. Yeah,
Pull
can
him
you
in,
chase
pull him
down
in.
here? Zeus is
Who's
coming.
got ult in 5? Who's got ult in 5?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, nice. Nice play by
It
DP.
should be-
Get the kill. But we'll die for it, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Void has to be careful here.
Non-stop mid
Another
fighting
Melody
as
coming in,
usual
maybe?
here.
Nice roll in. Kick into the Nether Toxin. And just dead again. Zeus is running in like
Very low
mad.
here.
Oh, he actually gets him. And now the Earth Spirit.
Look at
Oh,
this
it's gonna
actually,
big,
Zeus.
big cast, big cast. What's happening?
Look at this, the overcharge.
No
Zeus
black hole
is killing
available.
people now.
Relocate out.
Radiant's middle tower
Good.
is
Oh,
under
he silenced him and got cancelled. So it doesn't really matter. Earth Spirit rolling in. Zeus. Dude, I don't know.
DP is
You
back.
do the casting, man. Too much action here.
Viper is also. DP is back again. Ready to die second time. Same with DP. Viper is almost back too. Everyone's back for the
Dagger on
second
the
time
DP.
around already.
Exorcism use as well. Oh my god, the Enigma in trouble. One more bolt will do it. Up in 1 second. Bong. This how? What? What are these fights, man? It's just like 5-minute fights.
Radiant structures.
I've never seen this in Europe. I'm so not used to seeing this stuff.
The entire comes out ahead. Pretty much.
Radiant's
I would say.
middle tower
Spectre
is
does
under
die.
attack.
I don't even know who came out ahead, man. The pressure right now is... Okay, there's not really much pressure. It's gonna go back to farming.
Yeah. I mean, Void is top 2 net worth now. He caught up a lot. But his DP is struggling. Also has mana boots on DP. Eh. And Spirit Vessel completed though. Very good against DP and Void.
For sure.
Okay, so
He actually maxed
I still
his mana
feel like
this, huh? Completely
yeah.
maxed out. So it's 3 hits,
Why?
1 second stun, 100 damage.
Is it good?
I mean,
I feel like Midnight Pulse is so
an
much better.
insane spell.
Yeah.
Insane. But with all the skirmishes, maybe it's better in this game to have low cooldown stun. I don't know, man.
Also, what do you think about the level 10 Enigma Talent plus 4 seconds? Isn't that
Yeah,
like
it's
way
broken.
too strong for level 10?
Yeah, it is. It is. No, Midnight Pulse, it's a broken spell. It lasts, with the talent, it lasts 16 seconds.
Yeah.
7% damage.
And that's 7%. Yeah.
That's also why it's potentially really strong at the 5, right? Because you max that really early on. People underestimate that spell.
Cask on Enigma here, followed by Maledict, Vessel, Void Spirit, follow up the jump, and he's just dead. You're gonna chase the Void here, but yeah, I don't think I can catch him.
Radiant are
He's gonna
scanning.
BKB first. I guess that's warranted, right? Against Zeus. Void Spirit.
Kind of leaves you wanting though. Like, going BKB first really slows down your entire game a lot.
It does. And you don't deal damage in fights for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would have liked to see him rely more on, like, maybe he can just rush MKB right in this game. And then
Yeah.
rely more on his DP healing him and his time walk and, like, stuff like that. Zeus is closing in
I
on
like that.
Aghanim. It's pretty damn early. Aghanim bots. 3 nulls.
Yeah. And Zeus just farms so fast, man. That hero is... How do you think it's gonna get nerfed?
I don't know if it is that they're gonna get nerfed that much, because it's not like, it's not played every game, it's not first suit, it's not like Sven or whatever, right? It's like Loki broken,
Loki broken, but still broken.
for sure.
Okay, how would you nerf it if you had to nerf it?
I might nerf
Oh,
some.
Mr. Zeus ult here. On Enigma. Oh, Earth Spirit rolling in, got maledicted though. Together with the Spirit Vessel, he should just be dead. Earth Spirit, Void Spirit trying to make the escape out, got silence. Haunt coming in from the backline as well. Is
Chrono
Void
on
Spirit
2
make it
here.
out? Chrono on 2.
There is a Nether Toxin ready for the Spectre.
Ready, yeah. But Void has to be careful here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going GH with the mag coming in. A good
Max
cast
Nether
bouncing
Toxin
around.
here.
I think you just disengage his Dire here. You don't need to fight into the TP ult.
No,
And
no.
they do.
Well,
They kite
you
them.
can still poke, right? It's still level 1
Vessel.
DPS, not that scary.
Yeah. They do have a black hole, they need to be a little bit careful. But nothing will come of it. And now they have a Zeus Aghanims as well. To cancel the black hole, to just deal a lot of global damage. It's only gonna get harder from here.
And here comes the smoke though. This is unexpected smoke. Doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, like, wait, who smoked?
Radiant. Then they hit creeps. But it's fine. Void Spirit is gonna go in here. Can catch the Enigma for sure here.
Yeah. Nimbus should also be ready soon. Yeah. Void jumped in here. He can't get out. He got BKB though. Void Spirit in trouble.
Oh.
Time dilated. No chance out. Spectre. No Nether Toxin available. He's very tanky here.
The Wish Doctor.
Yeah. Zeus dealing a lot of damage with the Nimbus out as well. Spectre incredibly tanky without the Nether Toxin here. Oh, good cask. Good cask. A DP. Focus a DP. DP 200 health. One more bolt will do it. Well done. Spectre very low. 200 health. Ticking down. Void jumping back in. Nice roll on Spectre. Good kill. And Zeus is still time dilated. He got old soon. I won't be able to do anything with it.
Dire's middle tower is under
Good fight for Radiant, right? They killed the Spectre. They
Yeah.
had no Chrono there, no DPO, yet they still won the fight.
Yeah. Very interesting. Going on Enigma again. They have a Nimbus 2 if needed, but probably won't need it. Very easy pickup by the Void Spirit.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So they gained about 2k gold lead. My worry is that this Enigma is just dead weight and will be for the entire game.
Kind of, but at the same time, like, you can kind of like stay back enough that you don't die. You only take the damage from the ult and the Spectre Haunt. And then still...
Doesn't Spectre
you know,
just haunt on top of you?
I guess, but... She can't get Black Hold, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just scary, man. Black holding and midnight pulsing a Blade Mare Spectre. It takes so much damage yourself.
Yeah, but I mean, you're still 5, right? So it's like, even if you go down, if you you know, deal...
Oh, smoke by die here.
70%
Oh, you get it.
I get that again.
Going in on the DP
also-
as well. He has no way to get rid of the vessel, and he gets blown up immediately.
Radiant's
Wow.
bottom tower.
Manta style Spectre, man. That is also some like nerf territory stuff, man.
Okay, so how I would nerf Zeus? I would probably give Arc Lightning a mana cost of 95.
How about you just nerf a static field by like a couple
Radiant's
percent?
bottom tower has fallen.
I mean, I don't know, I think... Yeah. I mean, there's two ways. Either you nerf his damage or you nerf his mana, I think.
Tower has been denied.
Yeah. That is true. Wasn't it 95 before level 4? It used to be, right?
Maybe. Yeah, it might be.
It was 80, 85, 90, 95, I believe. Then they made
Looking at
80
it,
static
like-
on all levels.
It's kind of cool though that you can play this 404 Zeus. I kind of like that. And before it was 141, right? Now it's 414. 404.
Yeah, I mean, before it was even 0, 4, 2 until like
Oh, yeah.
almost time. Io is getting really big. He's going Holy Locket, by the way, in Io.
Yeah, I don't see
Interesting.
that item very often.
Oh, they're all smoking down there to an Io, but he's just tipping out. What is this smoke for?
Radiant are scanning.
But now they're going where they're supposed to be going.
Yeah, to a triangle,
And
but
not gonna
they
find
know the
anything,
smoke.
I
I mean,
think.
just they've seen it.
They saw it, right?
Yeah, but they saw it under the ward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Witch
Oh,
Doctor
that's
is
feels
like
bad, man.
manly though. Look at Witch Doctor.
I mean, look at the Spectre. No Manta up, he just walked in there. He's gonna get chroned here.
Is under attack.
He knows the Wisp is there, but there's no Rillo.
Mac though, big Mac. Can he get healed out of this? Ah, not too much damage coming in. But they're in a really bad position here. Faces what? No BKB. Silence on the Void Spirit. Or DP ult on the backline, but he's not so tanky. Or is he? No, he's not. He gets blown up immediately. Void has to TP out as well. Viper gets left behind. And I don't know why you want to force the fight in such bad territory. Like, they obviously saw your smoke based on the movement of
You grabbed the,
Io,
you
right?
got a free Witch Doctor kill, right? I think you should more
Yeah.
be looking at just killing Roshan here, right? Like you should just kill the Witch Doctor and walk into Rosh, and then force the Dire lineup to come to you. You have the DP ult, you can
Yeah.
just pop it for, it's an offlane DP. You don't care about his DP ult, you just pop it for the Roshan. You get Aegis on Void. Now he has a free road to MKB. But instead, you know, like they're in very deep now. Witch Doctor ends up buying back and turns everything around.
Yeah.
So
Also, Spectrum Manta on Roche is a threat now. They have no chrono, no DP ult.
yeah,
They have Haunt available here. Silence got a Yost though. So he's gonna W it. Yeah. DP has to be really careful here. There's a lot of damage coming. Haunt at the available. Void Spirit getting healed up by Io a lot, but he's just taking way too much damage. Okay, get out if you can. They're too fast, they should just be getting out of here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under
Wow.
attack.
Okay, so
where we at in this game, Black?
that's what I'm looking at right now. I thought Dire was just gonna do Roshan, but instead they went to like, the tier 2 tower down there. Isn't Rosh really easy with Manta and Nimbus?
I guess at the same time though, I think Radiant can still fight without this. But
Without Chrono and DP ult?
yeah, I think maybe they still can. Viper is strong. Like you are hitting Roshan, right? Which means Spect. All they have to do is throw in some Midnight Pulse, throw a kick, bolt a smash in there. Of course, they need to know that it's happening, but I think they would still be able to contest it. They don't have much damage through
Fair
the
enough.
BKB of Void, through the the hood on Viper, through the Greaves and stuff. Like the only reason they won the last fight so dominantly was because of the position, and because they literally 5-man all-in the Spectre through tier 2 tower, through like Wisp Tether, Overcharge, Mech, you know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Roche should definitely be more of a thing in this game that they're thinking about, especially Radiant. I think it's such a free thing. You just go and grab it, and the earlier you take it, the earlier you can get the second one too, right?
Mm-hmm. Certainly. Yeah. I mean, I'm also surprised none of these teams attempted Roshan. I feel both lineups are very good for Roshan killing. They didn't even attempt to yet. It's minute 25 already.
Yeah.
Spectre is going for this BKB, by the way. Once he has that, he shouldn't die anymore.
For sure, but he doesn't deal much damage, I guess.
Yeah. Do
And
you
that's
like
where
this?
I was thinking about it. I don't know. Like, what if you just buy Skadi first?
Yeah, I think so too. And then BKB.
Cause like, yeah, because like the Skadi's gonna make you tanky as well, and you're gonna pose more of a threat. It's good against DP. But I mean, I think the BKB is alright as well. It's just like he's gonna BKB, and then the Viper and whoever are just gonna ignore him. Or he's in too deep, so he just dies anyways to like DP spells and Chrono.
Yeah.
He'll be unaffected.
I mean, it's a
by
difficult
another
choice.
target. Yeah.
Yeah.
BKB is also cheaper than Skadi, obviously. By a
Yeah.
bit, so.
Alright, let's go, they say. So Zeus is going straight for Refresher. He has it in 1,000 gold. And that's gonna be... okay, this Enigma's dead. Sorry, man.
Bro, my Enigma. I still have faith.
He's blinking after the courier. Gets it. And does a stupid taunt. I hate that taunt, man.
But I don't know, Zeus has no mana to use his spells. Actually.
Nah! He will have
he's in
just
base.
about enough. No, actually
Yeah,
no.
but then he's out of he's out of everything then, right? He's barely. So it's what is it?
He doesn't have
It's
enough mana, you're
900
right.
For 2 ults. It's 900 for 2 ults. Alone.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
how much is
650?
Refresher? It's It's almost
like-
400 mana. So
Yeah.
he doesn't have
And
mana
then
for
650 on
Nimbus.
top of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's lacking like 500, 600 mana right now.
And normally you have Etherlands when you do this. That's,
Yeah,
that's
or,
what you can use
Bloodstone.
all with. Yeah, I mean, I think I always go Etherlands. I think this item is imbalanced on Zeus, right? Like,
Yeah,
just,
it's really strong.
you use so many spells, and you might, you're just out of range of dying most of the time.
One thing though, he will get a ton of mana regen with the Refresher. How much does it give in total? Oh,
Zeus is.
Zeus ult here just for the little Enigma again. Goodbye, Master Risk. Was nice knowing you, sir.
So it's 13 HP regen and 12 mana regen.
No, it's a lot of mana regen and health regen too.
Are scary.
So they're smoked again. These smokes are all like... Ah, look at Chrono! Ah! He saw him for like a good 1.5 seconds.
Now Radiant should go Roche, like right now. Right?
Yeah, agreed.
Kind of. At least
Refresh up
threaten
on
it.
Zeus though. Double Nimbus could be scary.
Yeah, I guess not. It's just like you see Zeus TPing out and then you know they're all bot. You should at least think about threatening Roche there.
I mean, that's
But it is
like the
scary.
mark of inexperienced players, right? Like they're too afraid to just make a decisive call, like go right now. Like they wouldn't do that. Like probably if I was playing the DP, I would be making a call. You know, go Roche right now. I'm just gonna ult it, and we'll see what happens.
Yellow just pinged it. He has his mem KB now. But they have a really nice ward. They see everything. This is actually a very cute ward. This is very hard to
not
deal
easy
with
to
your
deal with
Radiant.
Radiant's bottom
too. Is there a
Did they
tree
cut
there
his
that we
tree
have
down?
to cut?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, I think perhaps. Yeah, for sure.
This void is half health already. You have to be careful here.
Oh my
What
god, he's
a
dying.
void! Void is just dying!
Oh my god.
They have to get out now. They have to get out. They have to get out.
his team. Oh no.
Chronos is 2 of his teammates. Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
He gets communicated out and Void dies anyway. Spectre on the backline with the BKB. Viper dies next. Zeus uses refresher already. The DP is gonna get out and they're gonna get a free Roshan off this. Oh my god, that was the worst case scenario, man.
Yeah. That wasn't pretty.
And the Radiant lineup absolutely hates playing against Aegis. You have Black Hole, you have DP ult, you have Chrono. They hate Aegis.
Yeah. They hate their life right now, man. That was really
probably.
rough.
Is under attack.
I mean, at some point when you are starting to get low on Void, you need to realize, okay, I actually cannot tank this. And then abandon mission, you know?
Tower is under attack.
Yeah. Why do you think the DP ulted like so late if they were committing for it, you know?
Nah, it's like one of those things like, oh, I'm saving it, you know? Maybe I don't need to ult. But it's really greedy.
I need my trouble again. Free kill. Nimbus cancelled the roll, but Void Spirit just needs to get out. Assimilate in 2 seconds. He's getting silenced though. Io is healing him a lot. Nice assimilate. Io is in trouble now though. TPing out. Do they have any stuns? Enough damage.
He might be dead. No, Yolo.
Wow, good ults. To dispel all the debuffs on him. Very well done. Okay, now I feel if they wait for this double Zeus ult, they literally just can't lose fights. Double Zeus ult haunt. Like 2 of the heroes will just be dead. And the rest will be half free.
Yeah. True that.
Yeah, actually,
Viper is
even in
also
pubs, I don't know what to do
fall
against
off a
this.
cliff.
Like, unless I'm like anti-mage or something. Yeah, I really don't know. I always
You
lose
need
respect to Zeus in
BKB,
pubs.
right? You need BKB. But it's very strong for sure.
Yeah. And both of them are so incredibly broken in late game. It's insane.
Smoke to top. They have a really low. There's a BKB Void though.
Yeah, and no. They have no Basher. Oh, they have a Basher on Spectre, but no mana for Dagger. Oh, the Dagger would be so important here.
This is a crazy play right here.
Nice, read okay. Oh, Black Hole on 3!
That's why
Ooh! The
I'm
Nanotox on the top.
boys.
And the Chrono on 2 also. But they have no
my
damage.
God.
Oh, they really got out! Oh, Zeus has to be careful though. He's completely left alone right now.
He should end up dying here.
Spectre is peeing back in. Alright, Zeus is probably going to die. Yep, 6 seconds
No
before the
Spectre.
pressure comes to cooldown.
No
Spectre
BKB.
into the Nanotox and he's just dying.
He might die again, right? DPL is still
Yeah, but
running.
no Nanotoxin this time. And Blade Mail off cooldown. Use it, use Blade Mail. Alright, good Blade Mail. Oh, there's so much damage. Zeus buyback with the refresher. So much damage from the Zeus ult, and they're gonna hunt the Spectre down. Got a haste rune though.
Well,
Yeah. Fields, bad man. The power of buybacks in Dota, man.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
What do you think about buybacks? Are they good? Do they add a good element to the game?
yeah, I think so.
Radiant's top
I mean,
tower
all of these
is
things,
falling.
like you always talk about in Dota, it just makes the game more and more complicated, right? Every time you add something like this, it makes the game harder. Like,
Yeah.
they have to, you actually have to factor in the fact that, okay, a buyback is a thing, right? And I think that's a good thing. It makes the game way more
But if you-
competitive and harder, and yeah.
If you're Radiant though, like, you can expect the Zeus to have buyback, but you can't fight like he has buyback, right? Like, you need to commit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then
I
if
mean,
he
there's
has
nothing
buyback,
to
you're
do
kind of
there,
like,
right?
eh.
I think
Middle tower is
you're
under
playing from
attack.
such a deficit already that your moment was earlier, right? You made the mistakes you made was earlier. You can't afford to like respect Zeus buyback
Radiant's
there.
top tower is under attack.
You just gotta
Yeah.
go for it. You could have killed if Zeus didn't buyback. You might have been able to kill the Spectre twice.
Yeah. Okay, there's Abyssal Blade on Spectre now, so even the BKB Black Hole that's gonna be up in like 20 minutes.
Oh, one item that I always get when I play Enigma 5 is the Philosopher's Stone.
Philosopher's Stone? Yeah, of course, you're lucky, dude.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah, what I wanted to ask, do you think in a competitive match the items should be seeded? Like both teams get the same maybe
maybe what you should be able to do is ban a couple of items. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
What if after the draft you could ban 2 items? Right?
From each tier?
Yeah. No, just 2 in total. But 3 in total.
Ah, 2 in total.
Or 3 or 4 in total, right? So you see, okay, they pick Drow, you know, maybe you can ban the Grove Bow. They pick like, I don't know. But you get my point? I think that could be pretty cool. You can ban Iron Talon out. You can ban like
It could be
the
cool,
Philosopher's
but
Stone.
I think just the biggest problem with the neutral items is the RNG. Like some team gets really good items and the other team gets like garbage. And you're like,
Yeah, it is a little bit like that. But at the same time, it can also be, if you mirror the items, it can also be one lineup benefits from those items really much, and the other lineup doesn't benefit from those items at all. Right?
Okay,
So it's a
then
lot about what heroes
next
you have.
suggestion.
Okay.
What if you could get like neutral item tokens and you could exchange them for any neutral item you want from that tier?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that's a bit too try hard for me. I think.
Try hard. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, Spectre went top with the Abyssal Blade and then TP'd to another hero instead of killing the Void. That was very weird. Did you see that?
Yeah. Kind of.
What was that about?
I don't know. Misclick. But I mean.
Misclick followed up by...
Oh, what's Viper doing here?
shouldn't they just...
Both-
Okay.
Both teams scared.
They're respecting him a lot. Zeus still doesn't have enough mana for all his spells, by the way. Feels bad, man.
Oh, by the way, I bought Kaya not that long ago. Like 2 or 3, 4 weeks ago. And I thought Kaya used to give you your spells, like, make them cost less mana.
Yeah, it did. But they changed it last patch.
But I mean,
So
I just realized that not that long ago.
Oh,
Right?
I see.
So
Yeah.
it's not like you don't want to buy Kaya on Storm necessarily that much, right? It does give you obviously mana regen amp, but yeah. That's
Yeah,
all.
Viper in trouble here again. Does have a pipe though. But yeah, it's just too much magic
Still alive
damage even
somehow.
through the
Gets
pipe.
a lot of his spells off on Zeus here. But
Yeah, but it's a Zeus. He doesn't even have to be part of the fight to have an impact, so it's fine. And he has so much regen from the refresher, now it's coming in clutch, man. Big smoke up by the Dire. Where are they looking to go? Top? Are they gonna
they're
run
pretty
all the way
angry at
top?
this Void. This is round 3, trying to kill this guy.
He knows, man, he knows.
Clutch to be out there.
So, the problem that Dire Draft has, it can't really hit buildings, like, very slowly.
That's also another downside of Zeus Spectre, right?
Yeah. That's why I hate playing against it in pubs. Like, it's just such a slow death, you know? Like, you know you're gonna
Yeah,
lose,
yeah,
but it
yeah.
can't push.
I know what you mean.
Ah, that. Spell Prism on Zeus. Woo! Now we're talking, man.
Yeah, that's why you should have been able to ban
Imagine if he
Spell
doesn't
Prism,
get that.
right? Yeah, you should have banned Spell Prism before the game started, when you saw the Zeus.
Yeah. Or one team gets Spell Prism and the other doesn't. You're like literally just head smashing. Like Invoker doesn't get it, but Zeus gets it. You're like, ugh. Flicker. Such a broken item too, by the way. Dispels everything. So good.
Yeah, it's really strong.
Going again on the Viper here. But this time they don't have the damage to kill him. No. I just realized Void Spirit is level 25. Wow. Disseminate stuns for 2.5 seconds.
Logix has been
How is he
owning
the highest level in the
series.
game?
He has actually been owning the series. He was really impactful on the Mars too, last game. Kinda carried his team.
Yeah.
And got what he played in the other game, but
They lost, doesn't matter.
Bro's gonna go down.
Okay. Next question. Should Desolate work on Roshan?
Deso?
Desolate.
why not?
Spectre.
Oh, oh.
Has fallen to the dark.
Maybe half damage on Roche. What do you think about that?
Radiant's top tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
I need some sort of nerf, right?
I don't think you remove it completely. Because then you just nerf Spectre, right? Too much. I think half damage to Roche, maybe? Or it only works on your main hero,
Radiant's
not on the
top
Illus.
tower has fallen.
So you completely take it off Manta or what?
No, just on Roche. I don't know if you can't make such a rule, right?
Would it be a
But
buff or
what?
nerf if you
Very cool.
increase Desolate damage, but removed it from illusions?
I don't know. I was looking at DP. Dying.
Yeah, me too.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Might attempt to go
I'm
higher
coming
on
with
here.
the science today, dude. Okay. Minotaur Horn on Io. Okay, rolling on his Spectre here, but he still has Aegis. Like, worst case, he can just go to Io and get healed. Hey, hey. Man, so much heal. Nuts. Oh yeah, repair kit on Io, man. Is there anything more broken? No, right?
I mean, he has Greater Barrier, that's also pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
And
But
she's-
it's not permanently, you know? Like 25 HP region is permanent.
Oh, by the way, GH has a heart.
Oh, he has it completed already? Oh yeah, 200
I mean,
gold.
200 gold. So, yeah.
Nice.
That's the
Oh,
problem.
now he has it. How, okay, what's his HP region gonna be after he picks up the heart? I say 120. I don't know though.
Dire are scanning.
91? That feels so little.
Yeah, but it's still quite a lot, even if he gets increases all passive healing. No, health regeneration by 50%. So
Oh,
even when
they're
he
going
gets
on
attacked
Zeus
by something, I would like to see.
No,
him
no, no.
get
That
attacked
is when you
by
don't get
something.
attacked. You always get the 1% max HP region though.
Ah, yeah, you're right. Okay.
So you always get the, how much is it? 34.7?
Yeah, and then he's gonna pick up some item now. What's he gonna take?
Minotaur Horn?
Minotaur Horn.
4,000 health IO? No problem.
That's a problem.
He also has the Holy Locket, and a mech, and a cheese.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be hard to kill the Spectre. They
Or
need
anyone,
Minotaur
really.
on him, and they need like Chrono on them. Then he dies.
Yeah. Well, Relocate has 35 seconds cooldown with the talent. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say, man. Which 25 talents do you like better on Zeus? Arc Lightning or Cast Range?
I usually take Arc, I think. Unless I'm like really
Yeah,
far
me
behind
too.
and I'm like in the base.
Arc Lightning is so broken with the talent. It's like a lion
300
finger every
damage.
time.
1 second cooldown.
Just wait until he gets Octarine, man. His refresher will have like 100 seconds cooldown.
They don't want to try to push base or try to jump. Like they could just click their ultimates and kill Enigma. Right?
Yeah.
Like if they're gonna play like this, they could just
Yeah.
they have ages.
R. He has BKB now on Enigma. I don't think it's gonna do anything, but if he gets the 5-man black hole,
I mean, it might. He can just black hole the Spectre now, right? And there's nothing they can really
now
do.
here's Aegis and Io with cheese.
No, of course. I mean, but he can do something. Like Aegis runs out. Like they can't kill him, is what I mean. When he's BKB, right?
Io has the same health as Spectrum, man. Isn't that a little bit depressing? Oh, man. He's so farmed, actually.
$30k advantage now.
Yeah. That's what I mean with this lineup, man. It's just such a slow death. Like, you feel terrible the entire game, you know?
Can't believe they just let Aegis run out like this. Didn't even attempt to do anything.
Yeah. It's yeah. I'm also not sure. They're fine just pushing our lanes.
Just fight, waiting room. Are you here, Black?
Yeah. Hello. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. Oh, I
Radiant
thought
smoked
the
up,
thing
guys.
happened again. Yeah. Smoke up into what though? Okay, this is good though. If Enigma is smoked, then the first Zeus won't deal damage.
They can maybe catch the Wisp here.
Nah, that's. Do you even kill this guy? Yeah, I guess if you go all in on him.
They smoked to buy
it was
Ultimate
Zeus
Core
ult.
for Viper.
Scanning.
That's all.
Oh, they didn't want to fight. I see.
No, I don't think so.
Well, yeah, Void Spirit is going out. Zeus is just farming his own jungle. Like, and he has Octarine now. I mean, at what point are they gonna say, okay, enough? Let's end this.
I mean, I don't know. They probably cannot just end, right? Without Aegis. But they're not looking even for an opportunity to jump.
Can't they just press R and kill someone though?
Yeah, I think so. But that would require them to kind of be ready, right? But I mean, they have a Hex on. They have Hex on Void Spirit. They could literally kill anybody instantly, I think, if they click all their
Yeah.
abilities.
Like this Viper right now.
I mean, probably that's the worst target you could choose. But yeah.
Yeah. But even he would die, I think.
Yep.
And Spectre is farming top. I mean, 6k, 36k gold in now. I feel like we're kind of just waiting for the end.
We're waiting for next Roshan to spawn. That's what we're waiting for.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take a sip of my nice beverage.
Alright, that's fine.
Very nice. Can you guess what I just drank?
Water.
You're so smart.
Thank you.
I bet it's a compliment you get a lot. But no.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your favorite drink that's not water?
Sparkling water.
Doesn't count, man. Water is water.
Okay, what about like sparkling water with flavor? Like
Water-
coffee, I guess.
What?
Can I choose coffee?
Oh, yeah, you're a coffee drinker? Oh man, I just lost 10 respect for you.
Okay. That's fine.
You wanna know a fun fact about me? I've never drunk a coffee in my life.
That's a fun fact.
Yeah. How do you feel
Why not?
knowing like more about me? Why not? I just dislike the smell of it. It smells so bad.
Did your parents drink coffee?
Yeah, it did.
Was there never a time where you were like intrigued to try it or whatever? See what they were
Nah,
drinking all
because
the
like
time?
the smell was really like off-putting to me. That's the same reason
Or,
why
like-
I can't eat durians.
Or like, I mean, just like in general, right? You have all these people in the world drinking coffee. You never tried it. You don't know what it tastes like.
I mean, you know me, man. I never even drank alcohol in my life. Like not a single sip, not even a beer.
Really? I didn't even know that
Yeah.
actually. I knew that back in the day, but still. Okay. Is there a
You
specific
thought I
reason for that?
upgraded? I did not upgrade. Some family reasons, you know.
Radiant are scared.
Well, I mean, it is a tournament for like a lot of these players. I don't think have been drinking as well. Like, there's a
Yeah.
lot of Middle Eastern players
That
who
is
don't
true.
drink as well. So you're definitely not the only one, I'm sure, watching the stream.
But probably
I
the
also
only German.
drink- I
though.
also.
Oh, the
I don't drink.
black hole here on the Spectre, and Io's not there to
gonna
help
go.
him because they're. Yeah, they just thought they're gonna farm the
Everyone's-
entire game.
Everyone is snoozing, including us. Like, I don't know. The Lebanon is also kind of snoozing now. They're like,
I mean,
forgot
they were
even
farming
playing
like
this game, I think.
yeah, they were farming 4 junglers in all 3 lanes.
That's kind of
And they're still
ridiculous.
going in on the Earthquake, you know? And he just gets blown up, and back to base we go. I'm known for my big scythe mana. Okay, so Spectre has a. Yeah, they're gonna wait for Spectre and take Roshan, which has a refresher of a triple Zeus, Alt, and Nimbus. Are you ready, bro?
Yeah, I'm ready. Born ready.
Ready?
I was born for this moment.
You were born, your mom told you.
But like, okay, so the alcohol
Rasmus.
thing I understand, but the coffee thing is actually like, it's kind of weird. So many people drink
Yeah.
coffee all around the world, and it's like, you know, it's fine. You never tried it.
Of course, it's fine.
What about you never tried tasting beer?
No, I never tried beer either.
Don't. And there's nothing religious about it, right? It's just like
No,
or
nothing
whatever
religious.
thing. So why not just go buy a beer right after this game and try it?
It's
try
just
it.
like
No?
I don't
how
know.
it
I just I
tastes.
feel like it just looks like fucking yellow. Like it looks like pee, dude. It looks like yellow water.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, then don't.
It does, right?
I mean, so does, I don't know, some soups.
Yeah. Our soup looks like pee. It's a pretty bad soup. Dude, next time you go to the toilet, I want you to look at what you put in the bowl there, and then tell me again it looks like soup.
I mean, I don't know, dude. There's seriously a pause right now. Okay.
Yeah,
good.
pause. Okay, nice resume. 41k gold lead at this point. Are they going to do Roshan now? Yes. Yes, they're going to do Roshan now.
And then we go. That's what you
Then we
said.
wait for the next
Kill
Roshan.
Kill Rose and then we go.
I saw the triple Zeus ult. Are you ready, Rasmus?
The Spectre is currently holding Refresher, which is not a bad choice. What
That is
happens
not a
if
bad choice at
you,
all.
if you, no, that's actually his own Refresher orb. Not
Yeah,
the shard. The shard is
no. You thought it was.
If you
yeah.
haunt, refresh, haunt instantly, right? Do you have 2 illusions on everybody, or does it override?
Yeah, you have 2. You can have 3 even.
That might be worth doing, honestly.
You think it's better than Zeus ult?
I don't know. His haunts
I think if
illusions
you have the
are
illusion
pretty
damage
hand.
talent, maybe. They all deal 112% damage. Which is not that much damage because he's a Spectre. 168.
Yeah, considering he's 35,000 net worth, like, and more than that, with cheese and ages and stuff, his damage is pretty low.
That's the problem with Spectre though. Like, there's no good damage item you can build really. Like, all this damage comes from Desolate. Like, you don't want to build Butterfly. You don't want to build like Rapier and stuff, which is so bad on the hero.
Under attack.
Oh, look at the Io doing damage, man. He's actually doing the most damage here.
Yeah.
He actually has more base damage than the Spectre.
I mean, how they need to play this game is they need to jump in with the Void Spirit and hex somebody and kill that target.
And triple Zeus ult.
I don't even know if you need to triple, you know?
Just do it for the memes.
Use one.
How much damage do you think everybody
Go
will take?
Enigma right now. Right? Like, just go on Enigma. You see him.
Yeah.
We tried.
Or Haunt. Smoke pop though. Oh, that was a very interesting haunt. What the hell? And now back out for 2 minutes. Okay, let's go. Hello?
Hi. Oh, DP stepping on the base here.
Yeah, but going straight back in.
Who's home? Might be
Oh.
for-
Oh, triple Zeus ult and Enigma's
And,
dead.
Enigma is dead. Yeah.
DP using exorcism. Little bit in trouble here though. Malthus is on.
DP is
Left
also
one
dead.
and she's dead. Now they're all by back though. Chrono on the Spectre alone, which does ages. And got relocated
And
out. Wow. He's
Look how
TPing
fast
back
he's
to base.
retreating.
Yeah. With the IO behind.
Yeah.
Alright, now we go end the game. Right? They still have Blink BKB though. I am Black Hole.
Oh, what just happened?
Oh, he's just dead. He wanted to Black Hole the Spectre but died.
Ah.
Okay. Minotaur Horn used on Viper. Earth Spirit Hex in the background. Viper in trouble here. Stunned by the Void Spirit. Faces Void, there's no Chrono. And
There it is.
GG.
GG. Lebanon takes
60k
it.
gold deficit.
Yeah, definitely dragged on for a long time there, but still, they managed to, like, I don't know, they would just seem maybe a bit more solid overall. Also in the more important moments. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, Yolo Knight definitely looked a lot better than the first time they met. I actually thought they were gonna win it 2-0 at some point. But yeah, they just kind of panicked, I guess. And the experience of Lebanon, was shining through.
I agree. I mean, they definitely improved, or showed up, or however you wanna put it. I think they looked good. I think Kempo especially played really well throughout.
Yeah.
I think they actually had game 2 in the bag. I think Inchdraw made that game really hard for Lebanon, and they probably should have won if they just farmed and didn't do anything special
Yeah.
as the game was going.
Agreed.
But that's it. Yeah, for that series. Long, grueling, close series, back and
Yep.
forth.
Lebanon moving on to the loser bracket finals to face off against Afromouche or Syrian Dream.
Yeah, so that's the top 3 already.
Yeah, top 3 secured.
Yep.
Well done to them. Congratulations.
So the winner bracket final will be tomorrow, followed by the loser bracket final. And then the grand final the day after that.
Which is Saturday.
Champion Saturday.
Yeah, who doesn't know of it?
Even this game we just saw was actually a lot closer, right? Than it looked towards the end. At some point, it was like, at some point when they went for that smoke to bot tier 2 and went all in the Spectre, right? We talked about it. If they started playing around Roche there instead, went in there, DP all, chill out.
Just do
grab that
assistant, man.
Aegis on Void.
Inexperience. Yeah, it's just showing.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't able to make any decisive calls with the DP ult. They have like 3 really big ultimates, You can use 1 to take Roshan, you still have 2. You can use 2 to get Roshan, you still have 1. But yeah, definitely an experience problem. But I'm sure they're very happy with themselves how they did against Team Lebanon, who is unbeaten. They're the first team to ever take a map off Lebanon. So.
Yeah, they should still be maybe a bit upset, because I felt like they actually had it to, even though they are the underdog, they They had it in the bag.
Yeah.
They must be feeling
But,
that.
but if we talk about it that way, I should be mad at myself for the rest of my life, man.
Oh, that's not what I said.
So many throws,
Yeah.
bro.
You move on, right? And you learn. You come back stronger.
Yep.
And
Tonight you don't sleep though. You probably go to the
next
gym.
season. No, you can sleep. You just need to take a few hours to get back. And then you just come, you recover, you regroup, all the other things, and then you come back for season 2 of 404
All the
Dota 2
other
mena tournament
Mena.
next year, or who knows when. But yeah, very good games. And any closing final words, Black, for the day?
GG, well played. Thanks for tuning in to all the fans.
Yeah.
Do you have any closing words?
I mean, I would like to do a little quick shout out to Intel once again. Big props to them for the sponsor for the event. That's means a lot for everybody. That's it. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow.
It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity.